VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. Bubble defense is going to be the final topic I cover in what I am calling the core of this series. This is not the end of 3 Minute Meta, but it is the end of this more structured and general section. Each new video in the series will be covering a specific aspect of strategy, going into a short deep dive or breakdown of why strategy did or did not work in a given scenario, or covering other topics that this first section did not, such as launch configurations or more specific plays in a given scheme. But with that out of the way, let's talk about bubble defense. The concepts behind bubble defense are fairly simple and straightforward. If the offense breaks through mid, drop back and defend the bubble. Once you're in the bubble, coordinate your coverage. Cover lanes at the edge and cover bodies in the bubble. And most importantly, never leave the goal uncovered. Of course, in simplifying to such a degree, we're ignoring a lot of nuance and more specific strategies. But much like everything else in Echo Arena, the specifics can be innumerable, and the meta, particularly in regards to defense, is still actively evolving. When set up in the bubble, it is common to see the offense hold the disc deep in the neutral zone. Their intent is to draw out your defense. In general, if you have the lead, you can let them sit there and burn the clock down. However, if you are behind, all that time lost is time that you could use to regain the lead. If you decide to challenge the disc carrier, there are two general options, single or chain. The trade-offs here should be apparent. A single player is more vulnerable and will generally take longer to get back to the bubble, but if they get stuck out, you are down only that one player. A chain, on the other hand, may be more effective and can get back to the bubble quicker, but if they get stuck out, you're down two players. Neither option is more ideal as a rule. It ultimately comes down to which option your specific team is better at executing, or which option your specific opponent is more vulnerable to. If the offense is setting up just outside the bubble, commit your defenders to covering their shot lanes. In general, don't leave the bubble to cover the player, but rather stay inside the bubble while keeping your body between that player and the goal. As the offense starts sending players into the bubble, these players should be called or assigned and covered man to man. Be mindful of stunning here, as a poorly timed stun on your part could end up as a well-timed invulnerability on their part. If coverage is solid, the disc carrier may opt to drive in instead of pass. If a defender is going to dive at the carrier, they should be diving in the pass lane to the player they were otherwise covering. Alternatively, if the goalie decides to dive, whether at a diving player or a loose disc, the nearest defender should immediately rotate into the goal to cover for the goalie. There are many specific coordination and coverage options while defending the bubble. However, the manner in which you assign players to coverage is less important than simply coordinating those assignments. As long as you take that first step in coordination, your specific tactics can evolve over time. So that's it for the core of 3 Minute Meta. It may or may not be a few weeks before the next part of the series continues, but it will return. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to learn the meta of Echo Arena. This VR sport has become my passion, and your success is my success. The only way this sport becomes the thing we all want it to be is if we become the players we are all determined to become. So again, thank you for your interest in the Echo Arena meta. With all that said, I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful season.
Watching you talk us every night.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always done that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that. No way. Is that going to be?
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Is going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery, going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke, going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it. They got it. We're going to overtime. No, you cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board.
Down to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tahada. Tahada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip! Catnip! 3 points.
But Catmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference. It's quite large.
Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
All the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually a behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the Caption. Caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
You don't wanna know.
Hey, my name is -0, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Hey, my name's Chocolate, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Acorn, and I play on Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Sweet Tooth. I play on Team Anomaly.
Hello, my name is Fontac, and I play on Team Anomaly.
Heyo, my name is Big Bot, and I play on Anomaly.
Series against Anomaly.
As a team, I'm sure that we're all definitely excited to hopefully claim our spot back into Master Tier and show what we're made of.
I think that what separates from other teams is that we already had some pretty good chemistry going into starting, playing for the first time, and we don't get tilted very easily during the game.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to VR Master League here in Venues as we wind down our Season 3. So hyped and anticipating these matches that we have today. We already had some great ones earlier on in European venues, and here in North America, we're just ending out the day of our 3rd season and the 15th week at that in spectacular fashion. On the casting end of things, I'm Palador. We have Sir Dimwee, Doc Education, and Luke, all part of this crew here on the casting end of things. On the cameras, so much for subtlety, of course, doing what he does oh so well on the side. And yeah, it's going to be great. Starting off with Kang and Anomaly, and this will be casted by Dimwee and Doc Education, Luke on the sidelines. Sir Dimwee, what do you got for us about this? I know it's going to be incredibly fun.
No, I mean, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. I mean, these two teams played. This is the last Master Tier matchup of the season in North America, and might be overall
I think this evening. I mean, this is really exciting. These two teams, Kangorillaz, fight, maybe looking to get into a second place position with a victory here. Anomaly, pretty safe from that Challenger Cup. Hoping to get some better position out of this game if they can get a victory themselves. But either way, both teams going to be playing this one out, and maybe a nice little primer for the finals that are coming up in just 2 weeks from literally 2 weeks from today. There's the actual finals will be taking place, and yes, to close out the season with the Kangorillaz and Anomaly game to kick off this Venues cast. I don't know if there's much more you can ask for.
Absolutely. We saw maybe even another finals primer earlier on the European side of things. They had that spectacular match between Team Gravity and Intoxicated, the undefeated Team Gravity, defending champions at that. That one went to 3 rounds. First time that Gravity's been to 3 rounds this entire season. They've been undefeated otherwise, but Gravity did manage to clutch it up in the end. So we're seeing a lot of these late season previews that are just immensely entertaining. Doc Education, who will be casting this one with Dimui. What are you thinking here for this match? I know you've been getting plenty of great looks at some of these master teams over the weeks and months.
Well, both of these teams have readied up, so I'll keep it short, but I love both of these teams. I especially loved the pair of Chocolate and Sweet Tooth. They are so fast. Their stacks are absolutely maniacal. It's going to be so fun to watch them come out, and come out they do right now. It's going to be, in fact, Kang to get their head on it first, but Sweet Tooth and Chocolate have it last. Chocolate with the disc, going to pass it low. They're going to clear it through, but that stack from Kang already blazing.
Yeah, and Kang, notable stacks. They've been running stacks themselves this season a lot more than we've seen in recent seasons. So I do expect a very stack-heavy game here, at least for a while, as I would expect, Kang to be more open to taking on Anomaly's playstyle versus Anomaly taking on Kang's playstyle, which is that more, the calm passing situation, which we're seeing right now. I mean, as I'm talking about it, this is how Kang plays. A pass in there to Strem. Strem, doing what Strem does, brings it in for the 2. 41 seconds and Kang's on the board.
It's so deceptive, Dimwee. I mean, you called it out there. It looked like it was just stagnant. I mean, it looked like there was nothing going on for 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 seconds. But in fact, the team from Kang was just getting in better and better and better positions, slowly, like a boa constrictor, just squeezing the life out of the defense there and getting to a place where all it took was one pass. And just like Stealing the pass is mad. He's jumped out. They've got a 3-on-3 right here. They're passing it low. Sealable bag, gonna go for it. Oh man, Sealable. With the 2, they're up by 4.
That was a nice little ender there on the way in by Mad. Speak of the devil, and then Sealable was able to pick that one up. I'm assuming there was some sort of handoff. I didn't actually see what happened once the disc got under goal there, but somehow it goes from Mad to Sealable, and Sealable gets that second goal in here for Kang. So Anomaly already finding themselves down 4 points in this first round. This one all the way down, out of reach of the intended receiver. The Sweet Tooth with a good stun there, trying to get this one on the turnover. No, it's going to be Sealable back, sitting on my back. On the soft reset there to Zenith on the back line, as all 3 of the forwards there are going to start pushing up, trying to get this one through mid. They do shovel it through mid, but no clean chain to get away. I do see a good leech there. That's that leech getting in. They're just getting into that area. As that Chang gets back together, that one's sent out, and it's intercepted once again by Kang.
Wow, the Kang is running double stacks, as you said, Dimwee, and they're looking really good right now. They've come out absolutely on fire. There is no warm-up period right now as Sealable Bag stuns out a couple of players in the mid. There was a stack there for Anomaly, but they do get in the boat. They're going low. It's going to be Chocolate on the backside. First 2 of the game for Anomaly.
Yeah, it looks like Sweet Tooth was hanging out in the backfield, stopping that chain, the Kang chain, from getting back on defense. And so that's what gave Anomaly all that time there. As the rest of the team, Big Bot, Chocolate, and Chocolate and Acorn, all around the Kang bubble there for that goal. So cutting lead in half was Anomaly there, as Strem is quickly going to send this one down, though not quite on. Zenith not able to get a hand on it, although Strem does a good job stopping that chain from being able to come back and punish that little mistake there. Sealable Bag's going to walk this one through on the far side, too. 3 minutes off the clock. Sealable sends this one up to Mad. Mad looking for a cut pass, gets it to Strem, and Strem is going to walk it all the way in. No! Stop behind the goal. That was going to end up out of the bubble.
That was amazing, and Chocolate just flies right in, taps it through. So this is a furious game right now. Strembitsky had an incredible leech to get in the right area, and then very nearly capped it off. It was going to be a beautiful highlight, but just wasn't able to convert. Zenith now with the disc on the back line, passes it to the right side. Strembitsky not under any pressure. The stacks are not together, so it's going to slowly push it forward. Mad's hanging out low. Looks like Sealable is on the left side, going to maybe do a back pass, yes, to Zenith. Zenith is going to set up. So this is where Kang is going to do what Kang does.
And looking to play chess here as that entire Anomaly defense is refusing to leave the bubble. They find a little crack there. Oh, Shrem. I said a little crack. That was actually quite the big crack as Shrem just walks through two defenders. I mean, right between the two defenders, and then hits the brakes there and just tosses that one in on the goalie. 4 minutes in, Kang is going to go back up by 4.
One of the advantages of such an incredible spacing and positioning is you know where everyone is. Strem knew that he had time. There was no one coming in on the other side, and so he could just make that little, slightly steezy move, but still absolutely beautiful. Now it is the turn of Anomaly. They're coming in. Chocolate's firing it in. Big Bot on the other side. So some absolutely electric passing, really long, but also very crisp passes for Anomaly there.
Yeah, fantastic play there from Anomaly. A fantastic answer. 16 seconds it took them. And they just maintained control all the way down the arena to the Kang goal there. Able to put that one in for the 2. So as we approach the halfway mark of round 1, Kangorillaz is going to be handling this one. Oh, no. Big Bot causes a disruption there. That one's loose. So Sealable is going to get that one slapped into the zone. A good chain there from Anomaly to recover it. So Anomaly back in possession. Nice little dribble. They're going to go for 2 in a row. Will they get 3 in a row? I don't know. No, they're going to go for the shot. And Sweet Tooth is going to hit it 25 meters out from the tube. Anomaly has taken the lead.
I'm speechless. Sweet Tooth and Chocolate just did 2 dribbles, one directly left and then down the tube to get that. I honestly think that meta may be the future of this game, or at least it's going to be mixed in a lot more, because it is absolutely deadly when you have a stack like that. It's just absolutely very difficult to stop. The ability to move the disc quickly and move around as Acorn and Big Bot are absolutely flying. Chocolate and Sweet Tooth are flying. Everybody is absolutely maniacally flying, and Sweet Tooth slams it in. They're up by 3.
Not a position I think Kang was expecting to find themselves in here in the first round, as we still have 4 minutes to go, so still a lot of time for Kang to answer on their own here. So they're going to be coming out with the Chelsea advantage. I see them setting up 2 chains, each in a tube. Each in a different tube, excuse me, as they send that one down on that orbital drop. But Choco lit with the interception, goes for the shot of the empty goal. It's going to be wide. Scooped up, sent back into the bubble, picked up here by Sweet Tooth, who sends that one in off a ding, and a scoop out of the bubble gets it away.
Wow, absolute heartbreakers there for if you're Anomaly, but you know, dodging a bullet and flying in very quickly are both stacks, but Acorn gets it and flies it back. So Anomaly is in control right now. Big Bot gonna take a shot, but maybe a little bit ill-advised. Sealable Bag swoops it in.
Sealable now, 3.5 minutes to go in this round. Soft pass there to Mad. They're just gonna walk this one up as all of Anomaly, except for that one player, Acorn, is back around the bubble. A reset there to Sealable. On the back line, once again, Kang playing the patient game, as they do. Sealable walking this one up, has all the room. Oh, the cut. I don't know how that player is just left alone. You know what? He won there was a 1v1. He won that 1v1 battle, stuns out the defender. And that's why those stun battles, when you're attacking someone who's not yet with the disc, there's just an option. If you lose that battle, that's what happens.
Yeah, looking at the highlight, you're absolutely right. It was a shield move, and yeah. Like you say, Dimwee, as soon as that one-on-one battle was lost, it was wide open there. Zenith now with the disc clears it through, but the stack, it looks like, well, it's going to take some wild bounces. Sweet Tooth ultimately does get the hand on the disc. Zenith and Strem are kind of hanging out at mid. They're ready to react. They will react now, but it looks like everyone is reacting. Flying in! Oh. Zenith and Strem, wow, what a reaction.
What a stop there by Strem. He sends this one out. It's going to be Mad picking it up, going off the backboard. Hits it, no problem. Makes it look easy. And just like that, Kangorillaz have retaken the lead here in round one. Got to push back up by 1 here, 10-9 with 2 minutes to go.
This game is moving so fast. This game is, I mean, the meta is evolving so incredibly. This double stack is absolutely, it's beautiful to watch. And Big Bot has the disc right now. It's going to pass it back. It's going to go in a triangle pattern to Acorn. Acorn looking onto the nest. Sweet Tooth rather on the shoulder. Sweet Tooth flying in. So back and forth and back and forth. Anomaly now up by 1.
And I mean, yeah, this is how this first round is going to go. They're going to start exchanging these 1-point leads here, which once again, I'll point out, probably not the first round that Kang was expecting. coming and playing Anomaly here in this late season game, as Zenith is going to handle that one cleanly off the offensive joust. And now walking up as Acorn on his tail, and waits till the last moment. Going to go ahead and send that one back to Shrem on that reset as they once again they're coming out. Now notice all of Kang is inverted, and this is one of their. I'm pretty sure it's an inverted play. It's I think this is a similar play to something they do not inverted, and I think they're basically just running like an inverted version of a play they typically run. Somebody could correct me if they know better, but Strem now sending this one in is going to be in the hands of Seal. But look at this, they're just going to play games here, try to pull that defense out.
I think they're trying to pull the defense out and maybe hold for a final shot. I mean, if they can get a score, with 40 seconds or less, it's going to put a lot of pressure onto.
No!
Right there, they did it. So after the clock winds down, Anomaly is going to only have about 25 seconds in order to score.
And you notice, I mean, they found exactly what they were looking for. They go in and out, and what they do is they get the defense to overcommit to coverage, and that's what opens that wide open there. You get one player diving too far, too hard in one spot, and that leaves that spot open, and that's how you get that goal, though, of opportunity here, setting it 3v1. They're going to answer, and just like that, Anomaly has taken round 1 over K.
Wow. So someone called it out in the chat. It looks like it was not wasting enough time was Kang on that last play. They gave a window and Anomaly took it. So now sending it to Luke on the sidelines.
Man, what a game so far between these two teams. And there's a storyline as well for Anomaly. Chocolate. I was able to get a conversation with him just before the game, and they actually played Kang Cycle 2 at the start. They were their first Master Tier match for this season, and they lost. So it's a very, very fitting way to hopefully end Cycle 3 with a win, and they're looking good so far to see the growth, what they've made at this team. This game was won and lost by stuns at the end of the day. I mean, rollouts were whatever, but at the end of the day, it was these stuns, it was those dribble plays, and that was only because of the amazing, amazing stuns as early on. Who was it? I think it was Sweet Tooth. Yeah, Sweet Tooth with some great stuns for the side of Anomaly to get them on the board. And then unfortunately that play at the end of the day, Kang not getting enough time lost. They had that great inverted play, but I would have loved to see them wait just a little bit longer to pull out that W. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out. Also, I think Kang got really confident early on in the game. They had a 1-2-1 rollout, so they had one person go deep, two people stay center, one person stay back. It worked. And then for the next roll, they went 2-1-1. So that means another person goes forward and game over. Anomaly turned it over, got some points, got some momentum, and won the round.
And so, and with that, we are going to get back into this one. Round 2 set to get underway here. Literally right now, the tubes have opened. Both teams are out, and it will be Anomaly getting a headbutt there, sending it down into the Kang area, though it takes a bounce off of the shoulder block, and Sealable somehow gets there first. I don't know how he did it, but another unfortunate bounce, so that one right back in the hands of Sealable there. So just a long self-pass, setting up to Mad. Mad wanted to take a shot, but he's going to get stunned out, and Big Bot with a clear.
Yeah, beautiful jump by Big Bot. The disc is now loose. There's going to be maybe a window. No, Kang is moving so fast. Everyone is moving so fast. Acorn flying in. Chocolate with the slam.
Anomaly is feeling it right now as they, right after taking round 1, they're going to get the first goal of round 2. 27 seconds in. Anomaly is really, really wanting to make a statement here in this one, regardless of how the outcome will actually affect their standings. Because a victory against Kang will let everybody know as they score the interception there. Long shot. Is that going to be on? No, it hits the cone on the backboard and a scoop there, although still loose. Not quite. Well, Shrem's going to get stunned out. Picked up here by Acorn. I thought he was taking the shot. He doesn't. He's wiser than I am. Big Bot is going to bring it in for the 2, and Anomaly is going to push up by 4.
Wow. Anomaly wants this so bad. They are moving. I can't say it enough. They're just moving fast. They're just everywhere. Their stacks are they're so tight. They have almost no division. They just once they get connected, they're just like an absolute rocket. And Zenith now with the disc. So Kang's got to figure out what they're gonna do. They do get a good stun there on Acorn and Big Bot. So a little bit of time here. Passing up to Zenith. Zenith is not quite there, so Big Bot's going to be right in there. Big Bot's going to get it, and he clears it back.
And clearing it out, but right in the hands of Sealable. Sealable sending us one up to Shrem, looking at an empty goal. Shrem has got to hit that one 19 meters out, excuse me. as they choke a little bit. Yeah, he gets that one in for the 3. He's not going to miss that, and he will punish Anomaly for that turnover here 2 minutes in. Although Anomaly still with the lead here as they're coming out with this Joust advantage. It's only a 1-point lead, but that's a lot. When you're talking about playing against a team like Kang, it's not often you can get those leads, and here they do have it. They're trying to hold on to it, but that one is not going to take. Zenith sends it in, hits it for the 3. No hesitation. That is 2 19-meter shots in a row there from Kang, and they've retaken the lead up by 2.
I mean, we've been talking about the stacks from Anomaly all day, but that was an incredible stack there from Kangorillaz. Zenith flying in. I mean, yeah, absolutely redirecting off the verge there and going right to the disc to get that open goal. The windows are so small, and these players are just finding it. Zenith and Mad now in their stack. They are pressuring Chocolate. Chocolate with the disc passes over to the right side. It's going to be in the hands of Acorn. Acorn to the left. Big Bot to the left. Sweet Tooth going 1-on-2. Oh man, there was a stack ready to react, but not reacting fast enough from that shot from Sweet Tooth.
And just like that, Anomaly has tied the game here. What? This is I mean, this is a better a matchup than I think anybody was hoping for. So we're tied up again here in round 2. There's going to be a stun there. Shambitsky, good recovery there, I believe, by Mad at mid. It will be handled by Sealable Bag. Sealable Bag sending that one across to Zenith. And Zenith's going to send this one back to Mad on a reset there. Mad trying to go back to Zenith. That one is loose. The stack gets there. Chocolate, no. Unbelievable.
These players, nobody is missing right now. I mean, if you give them an open shot, you better get back on defense because they are going to take a shot and it is going to go in. So just like that, Anomaly 5 quick points and from down 2 to up 3.
So Kang back here on the Joust advantage. Shrem going to hold off for a second as that chain comes in, trying to get away from that defender. They are going to attack that second pass. No, that was a feigned attack. I don't think that was a real attack there. They're waiting for their moment. They're like hunters in the wild. They're waiting for that moment to strike, and they do get caught up in the backfield, split up, but not split up well enough as they are all back on defense. That's going to be a sent across there to Shrem. Is going to back this one out, and now Kang going to start playing that game where they're trying to pull that defense out. They're trying to get them to collapse. They're trying to get them to fold in as they do get that stun, but that's 2 defenders out of the bubble, and somehow Sweet Tooth is able to get there, get the hand on it, send it out, and it's at mid.
Oh, but that backline player did not pick it up. Oh, Sealable, or Strem rather, getting that disc. That was almost certain 2 or 3 even for Anomaly. But now it's back in the hands of Anomaly. That pass is not connected, so Strem is going to have an opportunity. Strem's going to get it immediately under pressure, but what a beautiful clear. Mad is flying in. Mad's got the disc. He's got Sealable on the left. It's a 2-on-2 right now, doing a little bit of styling. Oh, wow. Sweet Tooth with the disc and the clear.
That was a great chain, a lock shot here. Is that going to be on? Oh my goodness. Sealable Bag just broke somebody's heart. That man has a family. That one's going to get set across to the far side. Shrem with it now as we are just past the halfway mark of round 2 here. Shrem sending this one up. Kang currently down by 3. They're coming in 2v1. That chain in the backfield cannot get away. And that goalie is dead to rights as Zenith brings that one in for the 2, and they're back within 1.
Really nice work, but you know, who needs a goalie when you've got a stack? I mean, what an insane reaction there to haul that in. That was certainly going in off the bounce. That was going to be 12 to 6, and it was going to be absolutely, you know, a very difficult position for Kang. But instead, the stack got back. Absolutely beautiful work. Now, Big Bot with the disc. They've got a 3-on-2. The pass is made. Go 1-2. Oh, what passing? Oh, but he just lost it, and he's gonna have to recover. Sweet Tooth now. Oh, Sealable gets it and sends it out.
Oh, those are moments that you really hope you don't look back on and think that might have been the crux of where the game changed, as that one's going to be Mad slapping that one down, bouncing off of the barrier down into the trench there. As scooping it away will be the player for Anomaly. Now all the way down, but into the hands of Sealable Bag here on the back line, looking for that clear out. Does get it out, will be the hands of Shrem. Shrem, he saw the lane, but ends up not taking that shot as that chain was coming very, very quick. And for anybody who's been around Echo long enough, you know the chains can track down a shot, but it's set up here looking for the 2-on-1. And the second pass is not taken. That's going to get cleared out of the bubble.
Yeah, not quite sure if it was a miscommunication, but yeah, the pass wasn't good. Sweet Tooth's going to take a shot. Chocolate's going to haul in. It's going to be off the ding, but swooping in. Chocolate off the regrab from Sweet Tooth. What a rebound. What a put in there. Back up by 4.
Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Anomaly is not going to let this go. Kangorillaz, they have this is not yeah, they have to perform here. They cannot underestimate Anomaly any longer in this game. They have to push hard. As Sealable near side trap, looking to send this one across, does to Zenith, and that's all three of them. Three of them are through mid, and that is a man in the backfield stopping that chain from getting away. And he does split them up. They're gonna have a 3v3 here as that one defender does get back to the bubble, but that goalie can. Oh my goodness! This stop by Big Butt. That looked like Kong. That was so proficient. But Strembitsky sending this one back up. It's gonna be hands of Mad. Mad looking at the 1v2 is gonna slow it up here wisely. Sending him across there to Strem.
Strem to Zenith. Zenith! Oh, with the slam. So they're back within 2. If you didn't see it in the background, yeah, I think you called it out, Dimwee. Strem was doing an absolute number on Chocolate and Sweet Tooth. Got about 4 stuns and really broke up their stack for a good long while. If that save from Big Bot hadn't been absolutely incredible, it would have been a great move. But they do get the 2, and now it's back in the hands of Chocolate and Anomaly.
Now, oh no, the turnover. Sealable going for the lock shot. That one's going to be off the barrier, but the recovery there. Matt is going to take out the garbage here. Gets it in for the 3. And that's going to hang up by 1 here. So we're back into that kind of that back and forth with the 1 here. That's what we're going to start seeing now. Because that's always what happens in these games. They get this close. Somebody gets a 3. They start trading those 1-point leads here, as it will be Anomaly with this joust advantage.
Sweet Tooth now with the disc. They're going to do this dribbling that they do. Chocolate and Sweet Tooth. Whoa. A little bit of dubstep. Is that just me?
Nope. I don't believe it is. Looks like it's everybody. This might be a server crash.
The clock has stopped on my...
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
We
all right.
Have a disconnect.
So yeah, we this is one of the probably the most rarest technical issue I have ever come across. We literally just had the server completely shut down on us. So yeah, this is what a game we've had so far. It was 13-12. Anomaly had the joust possession. They were on a joust advantage there. They come out of the tubes. There's less about a minute and a half on the clock when that happens, and then. Yeah, while we try to figure out the situation, Luke, let the people know what was going on up until that point.
Man, this was a great round 2 from both these teams. Kang didn't start with the crispiest passing, but they do find the empty goal, starting off with the momentum. But at the end of the day, they have the great job baiting with the defenders, but this game was all about speed. This game is currently being won by Anomaly just because of that speed. Kang had that beautiful pass along, got that amazing stack, great job, but man, these guys are so quick. It's really just the stuns at the end of the day. Anomaly's trying to find that open man, and they punish those little tiny passing mistakes from Kang. In chat, people are always joking Q2 passing, but you know, Anomaly's doing it right back, and Kang's doing it right back to them. It's really, really, really just the tiniest mistakes, and both teams are really punishing. I want to go back to the storyline for a second, though, since I do have a minute. Kang coming into this matchup as the fan favorite. Kang, back in February 19th, still this season, beat Anomaly 32-26. That was also a 3-round game, and we look like not much has changed since then, except Anomaly is certainly being a little bit better, as they did get the loss then. But at the end of the day, Sealable Bag, when I was talking with him, he said it's been in a very exciting cycle in this Master Tier with matches going both ways. They're looking forward to this match against Anomaly and hoping to take home second seed for finals. Once again, I do want to reiterate, there is more on the line for Kang. Anomaly, this is seeding. But if Kang win, they will get that second seed. That means more to them. Well, Anomaly, they want a good match. They want the Cinderella story, as Kang was the first ones to shut them out in Master Tier, and now Anomaly wants to put it back right to them here in the end of Cycle 3.
So we are getting this situation figured out right now. We are communicating with the teams. That was, in fact, just to verify for everybody watching, that was yeah, absolutely everybody was involved in that dropout there. The server no longer exists. So the game, you're not missing anything. The game did not continue on without us. Yeah, we're going to have a minute 35. That is the timestamp. A minute 35 remaining in this game. And I cannot, you know what this reminds me of? When was it? It was just the other day. There was a timeout, and was it a tie game or no? There was a 3-point difference there. We were waiting to see what was going to be going on, and yeah, there was ultimately a tech timeout with only like 12 seconds left. And I don't even remember the result of the game, but that's what this reminds me of having such a close game. It's such a close situation here, and have the servers drop out like that is really rare situation. I mean, we see tech issues plenty. I don't think we've ever seen. I don't think I've ever been a part of a cast where the entire server dropped out like that. So apologies for that, everybody. Very, very, very rare issue to have there. And like I said, we're gonna get started back here in not too long, as I'm seeing all sorts of pings going out right now. I do have a link here to share with my friends in the casters booth, so I will get that set up here for us in that channel that we all know and love. There it is. So go ahead and give that a click. We will get back into this one very, very shortly. But yeah, Doc, I mean, what a game we've had so far, and especially, I mean, considering this is our first matchup of venues. It's the last Master Tier matchup of the season on the last day of the season. I don't think we could have asked for much for anything more than this.
No, no. I mean, it's been such a delight. I mean, I said it a few different times, but I just love the meta of stacks and of using the speed that you have in a stack to move around the arena. And what we're seeing from Anomaly and frankly from Kang as well is something that, I mean, at least I haven't seen at this level in Echo Arena before. I mean, people have been stacking, people have been doing double stacks for a long time, but the ability to, I mean, when Chocolate and Sweet Tooth got the disc low in their own zone and just went straight left in order to just get away from anyone tracking their movement, and then went straight down the tube, and then got the disc and scored a 3, and they did that in like the space of 2 seconds or something. I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal, and it's a meta that is going to be very hard to break. I've seen, Kang has been running their own stack. I saw once where Anomaly was able to stack right by them in the tube, and it was one of those things where, yeah, if Kang had gotten a stun or had just been, I mean, literally a hair's breadth to the left, they would have gotten a steal or a leech or something to stop it. But they were moving so fast, they just went just very closely by them, and all of a sudden it was a 4-on-1 in the bubble. I mean, it was like the heavens just opened up, and all of a sudden, I mean, all of the players from Anomaly were there. So it's really it's an electric playing style. It's very difficult to accomplish and to run, and of course, when it's done, when it's not quite done at the highest level, it will bite you because you'll get stunned out in the background. But it's super exciting when it works.
It surely has been.
Sorry about that.
I mean, these two matchups, I just want to talk about that momentum a little bit more, Doc, as we are kind of waiting for a server. It's that little plays. You knocked a couple out. I took a couple notes as well on a few. I want to note that amazing save from Big Bot on the back line as well. A big momentum shift. Strem was doing a great job getting 2 stuns, making sure that the rotations weren't coming through. But at the end of the day, they're currently in the lead, 1:35 on the clock. And I also want to talk about the mental game. We don't get to analyze or think about the mental game too much because we're just watching the game just like everyone else. But this pause has stopped a lot of the momentum of Anomaly coming to the last 1 minute and 35 seconds. Similarly, Kang, they who knows what they're thinking, but this is kind of a bit of a mental reset for both these teams, especially here coming into the last minute 35 of round 2. Anything can happen. New game.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen, and Kang does have that the advantage in the second round. But if Anomaly is able to come back here and get this to beat Kang in itself would be a major victory for this team. Not trying to be redundant in saying victory, but you know what I mean. But to beat them in 2, particularly this late in the season, that would just be. I mean, that's you're calling mom after that game. But we're gonna go ahead and take a quick intermission here to get ourselves figured out, as I'm not sure of the current situation. And yeah, so Subtlety, if you could quickly take us to that to a quick intermission here, so we can get this the current situation situated. So yeah, hold on tight. We will be right back with this matchup here to finish off, or maybe even go to round 3 here between Kangorillaz and Anomaly.
Starware. Our passion is for the future.
You every night. Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that no way. Is that going to be?
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Is going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery, going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke, going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back in the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it! They got it! We're going to overtime! No! You cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board.
Found to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tahada. Tahada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip. 3 points.
But Cadmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference.
It's quite large. Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
All the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually a behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the caption. Caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
You don't wanna know.
Lost track of time, don't know how to feel, but I'm not sorry. I'm lost in your eyes, are you even real? But don't you worry, I'm not looking for the one, no,
Aurora, but Anomaly instead right there. That chain. Oh man, we cannot stop talking about it and just how fast it is. Now, this one picked up by Acorn and
And welcome back, everybody. We are in our new server here, and so just to for anybody just joining, we did have a bit of a technical issue there. The server kind of shut down on us so the situation we are currently in. It is round 2. Anomaly took round 1, and Kang currently in the lead, 13-12, a minute 35 on the clock, and Anomaly should be coming out here with the joust advantage. I really hope this, Doc, I really hope this timeout didn't hurt Anomaly's momentum. I hope it didn't hurt either team's momentum, because, I mean, what a game we've had thus far.
It's been absolutely electric, and Luke talked about that mental game before we went on break. It's absolutely crucial here. This has been a very long break. Two teams who are, of course, reliant on their ability to stay connected to, with passing, with regrabbing. I mean, there's not a lot of room for error. If you miss by an inch, when making these passes, when making these regrabs, if you hesitate for a second, all is lost. I'm really hoping, as you say, that both teams have stayed warm. It looks like some folks are doing a little bit of calisthenics on the Geo, so their heads are in the right place. They've readied up, and they're about to come out.
And we did just get a raid there from VRML Channel 1, a raid of 32. So for everybody just joining us, we're just getting back into this one. A minute 35 on the clock. Anomaly down by 1 after taking round 1, and they are on this joust advantage as they come out with the quick dribble there. Sweet Tooth sending that one across, a soft pass to get it to Big Bot, and Big Bot will be able to track this one down eventually, and does right there at the lip of the tube. Minute 20 to go here. Still plenty of time, but Sealable bag. A big interception there is going to get that one sent out. There's caught in that far side trap. The chain there from Anomaly. Sweet Tooth's going to get there first, scoop it out, trying to get it back to the back line of their Chocolate, who will pick it up and set it away.
Sends it away, a minute left, so the clock is ticking, but still plenty of time. Strembitsky gets a hand on it, does clear it through. Matt is right there, gonna push off a couple. Geo will back pass, so Kang is in control right now, and they will slow things down. They do not need to score, although they have to be careful, because with only a 1-point lead, any little mistake and giving up a score could be the end of the round, just as it did in round 1 when they lost in the final seconds. Strembitsky now with the disc. Mad is hanging out underneath the goal. The pass will go toward Mad. It bounces off the Geo. It's kind of favorable. Mad with the shot, no, but Sealable will pick it back. He's under pressure, and he gets hit. Sweet Tooth and Chocolate now are there, but Sealable gets it.
And that chain has been working overtime here in the defensive zone. They're looking to make something happen here. Setting it up. 20 seconds on the clock. There are 2 Kang defenders in the bubble. It's 4v2. The shot is going to go low. Oh, that is unfortunate. They had a big, massive numbers advantage, and they went for the 1v1. Kang is going to send this one out. They're going to chain down for it. And Mad looking to get the sure points on. We'll wait a second there. We'll ultimately bring it in to finish out this second round. Kangorillaz will take it 15-12, and we will go to a round 3.
My heart is absolutely beating. Luke, to the sidelines.
Oh my goodness. What an end of the round. I didn't know what to expect. 135, 13-12. It is worth noting 13-12 was the score of the first round as well. I thought we were going to have a bit of a repeat here, but no. 15 points for Kangorillaz is going to take away this game. It's really that one shot. That shot make or break the game, and it certainly didn't make it this time. So we are going to see a round 3, and I'm so hyped for this matchup. As I said, once again, for all of you just joining us from VRML 1, or Echo Arena VRML 1, this is the rematch for Anomaly. Anomaly played against Kang, first game of the season in Master Tier, and they lost. But Anomaly, wanting to show how far they've come, and a win here would really mean a lot for them coming into the finals, as neither team is worried about relegation or any of that. Kang, if they do win, is looking to break into Reg 2, but these stacks overall are so crispy, as has been said again and again and again. That dribble play from Anomaly is potent. I want to see more of that. I want to see if they can find out, as we do get the ready ups and the pause, I do believe. So I'm going to keep on going here. But the biggest thing is those crisp passing plays. Those crisp passing plays have also been making or breaking these matches. There was a few times where they weren't so crispy. They were bad. They didn't find the mark. And I'm not saying bad like, maybe the average player bad, where it's like off by, 2 inches. It's all the way off. Or just off by 2 inches. These teams punish those tiny, tiny, tiny mistakes where, they're just lightning fast, lightning quick. What I want to see from both these teams is more stuns. more stuns to slow down those defensive rotations. The stacks of Kang had some beautiful saves early on in round 2. There was a beautiful save from Sealable Bag, who just absolutely snagged it. You have to see the clip. On the flip side, you know, Anomaly, those dribble plays, amazing. But you can stop all of that with a stun. So I want to see these teams maybe finding the stun, stopping those rotations, and playing the numbers advantage in order to get that round done and to get the W at the end of the day. But we are, I think, going to fly into the game round 3. Maybe I hear a pause sound again. I'm going to keep on going until I hear the countdown. But man, overall, stuns. Overall, huge shoutouts to Strem. Amazing stuns to stop rotation so far early in round 2. Huge shoutout to Big Bot for amazing saves. Huge shoutout to Sweet Tooth for also some beautiful stuns. And those stuns, I think, are so important, really valuable, and I want to see more of them coming into this 3rd round.
And yeah, we do have a pause here, a timeout. Looks like we're waiting on a player to get back into the game. Looks like Zenith may be having some tech issues of his own or connection issues. So he'll be getting back momentarily. And yeah, I mean, it will take a moment as that player just gets back. Just to shout out, you just got to do, you got to hype it again. I mean, we got a Challenger Cup coming in less than a week. It is less than a week away, literally 6 days away from today. We will have our third and final Challenger Cup of the season, and then a week after that, we have our finals to get to. These two teams will both be in the North America Finals, but this timeout has ended. We are going to get started back in here in round 3. I can hear the countdown starting, at least I thought I did. Yeah, we do have the countdown running, and these teams are going to get started here in round 3. Doc.
5 seconds before these gates open up and these teams come out. It's been nothing but electric in rounds 1 and 2, down to the last second, both of them. So let's see who's going to take round 3. Somebody's got to win, and winning that joust and getting on the board first is Tooth and Anomaly.
That was fast. I mean, that was 4 seconds there. Anomaly is going to get the first goal of round 3. They got the first goal of round 2 as well, although I do believe it was Kang that got the first goal of round 1, so maybe Anomaly getting the first goal. Ominous here for Anomaly. I don't know. We're going to find out, but Kangorillaz now with this joust advantage. That's going to be Zenith handling it off of the pass from Strem, although the pass is not good. Zenith does get the slap to recovery. A mad lock shot there, going to be quite wide. Now out of the bubble, but into the hands of Sealable Bag. Sealable under assault, gets stunned out, and that one is going to turn over. Chocolate with it into the hands of Acorn.
Wow, so yeah, a lot of movement right now. That's a shot. It's got a chance. Will they haul it in? It's gonna be Big Bot flying in, so the stacks from Anomaly are not slowing down. Maybe they're getting even faster.
And so, very interesting. I will point out that in round 2, actually, I'm not sure what, was it in round 1, did Anomaly go up 4-0 to start? I think I'm not sure what I'm remembering now. Somebody go back and look. Anyways, it's going to be Strembitsky sending this one down to Zenith. And Zenith now sending this one, looking to get it into the near side too, but Sealable Bag will get the pickup and now a reset there to the chain as they narrowly dodge the attacking chain from Anomaly. Although that chain having a lot of trouble getting back out, they're not able to get back together. And Sweet Tooth will get caught up in the backfield, though. A good lead share is going to get him right on top of Sealable Bag. But pass cross there to Zenith. Zenith encroaching the edge of the bubble, gets it behind the goal there. And somehow Strembitsky hooks that one right into the floor. And Sweet Tooth is going to get that one cleared most of the way out.
Yeah, it was a tough angle for Strem, but Mad and Strem get in a stack and recover very quickly. Strem with the disc, passes it down to Sealable. Sealable, can't connect with the pass. That was a sure too. Mad with the disc, has Strem on the bow tie. Strem cutting in, gonna do some one-on-one maybe. A little pause, doesn't get it, but Mad swoops in. So absolute sharks in the water, hauling in everything and sending it in. And Kangorillaz has their first score of round 3.
And yeah, unusual. It takes Kang over 2 minutes to get that first goal on the board. That tells you just how effective Anomaly has been on both offense and defense in this third round thus far. Sweet Tooth, they're going to go for that chain play again. The dribble, they send it down, although Kang was ready for it, and somehow they get away with it anyways. They're going to set it up, the give and go, and Lit is going to get that one in for their 2, and they have put another 2 on the board. I don't even care what I'm saying at this point. All that matters is how I say it.
I mean, this is what I mean. This is what Chocolate and Sweet Tooth have done. Look at how close Kang had their stack in that tube as well, but Chocolate and Sweet Tooth were able to go right by them. There's no space for them to operate. There is no room for error, and there is no room for them to have any kind of division, and yet there they are just flying through and somehow making it through, and when they do, there is no one on the other side because they are pointed in the right direction and Kang is pointed in the other direction. I mean, absolutely electric from Anomaly right now.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal performance from Anomaly. That Mad with the big juke there, gonna get that one away, sending that one through, but it gets caught in the trap though. That chain overshoots it, so Mad gets it back cleanly up to Shrem. Shrem trying to go behind the goal there, I believe, to Zenith. But it will turn over once again. Anomaly is back in possession, although a good stop there from Mad, although the double stun, maybe? No. I don't know what happened, but Sweet Tooth is going to get the hand on it, get it sent away, as that was just a scrum on the far side. This one is loose. Sweet Tooth gets there first. Looking at the 1v4, is going to wisely opt for the reset there to Chocolate.
Chocolate over to Big Bot. Big Bot going to pass right back to Acorn this time. Acorn on the backside to Sweet Tooth. Wow. Wow. So Sweet Tooth starting the reset, passes back to Chocolate, Chocolate over to Big Bot to Acorn, and right back to Sweet Tooth for an easy score. That is how you do it.
And just like that, Anomaly. A 6-point lead here. This is substantial in this third round, although Kang can very quickly answer with a few points of their own if Anomaly is not careful. Sealable bag, got to slow this one down, try to get that chain. Try to bait that chain a little bit. Looks like they're trying to get that chain to overcommit to something, but they're not actually attacking any particular pass. They keep feigning those attacks, but that's going to give Sealable back the 1v1, and Big Bot gets a big save, but that's going to be bad picking it up here for Kang. They're right on the edge of the bubble. Zenith with it now, looking for an impasse. No, going to cross that one up to Shrembitsky on the far side, who backs it out a little bit. Back to Zenith. Zenith doing some jukes of his own, bringing it in, takes a shot, hits it for the 2. They've cut that lead in half. It's 8-4.
So Kang continuing with the pressure, but Big Bot making some huge saves. You know, the downside, of course, to the stack and the aggression there is sometimes if you get stunned out, you can have your goalie be left alone. But Big Bot standing tall in the goal, has a couple of huge saves in this game. And right now, Sweet Tooth and Chocolate are going to do their thing. They get the disc, but right there is Sealable. He gets the stun, he gets the tap out, but 2 different stacks from Anomaly are right back there. There they go. The stack is flying. Who is it? It's going to be a pass.
Oh, no.
Oh, maybe a little bit too aggressive. They wanted the 3-pointer, but they get none.
You cannot do that against Kang, especially if you don't have the comms for it. They clearly did not have the comms, otherwise they would have knew. They did not have the time for that 3. You want to go for the sure points when you get sure points, and if you run the clock a few more seconds, do that, but don't lose those points, because this could turn into a massive point swing here. If Kangorillaz is able to get some points on the board here, it would go from a 6-point lead to Anomaly to a 2-point lead to Anomaly. That's a swing of 4 points, assuming Kang is able to get a 2 here. Still in possession is Kang, as that chain overshoots. They have an opportunity here. Goalie is out. They go for a 3. No, sorry, I thought they were setting up for a 3 of their own. That would have been punishing. Oh, but there it is. Matt gets it in for the 2, and there is that 4-point swing, and Kangorillaz have brought it back.
Wow. The gamble did not pay off there for Chocolate and Anomaly, but still up by 2 with 3.5 minutes left, and the way that Anomaly is playing, there's absolutely nothing wrong with their position right now. Chocolate passing over to the left side, can't quite connect. It isn't back in the hands of Mad and Kang. Mad and Sealable are together, though they do have a little bit of division. Mad flies in!
Oh, no.
It's too low.
That shot there, that one's going to hurt, because that would have put them up by 1. But Kangorillaz still in possession. Xena sending that one across near side of Sealable. They're running in a kind of a, you see the 4-point triangle here, not quite a diamond, as they have 2 out of the bubble. I would say a diamond is where you have 1 out and 3 on the edge, or 1, 2, and 1. Or here they have more of a square where they have the 2 out and 2 in. But there's a setup there. Oh my goodness, and it works out. That right there, I would watch that. Go ahead, clip that, put it in your archive as something to study there, instead of what the typical setup you see on the bubble, the 1 person out, 3 people in. You see Kang there, 2 people out, 2 people in. You see how it works out. That was beautiful. They're tied up.
It was beautiful. I did just clip it. I will publish it, when I get a chance. But Chocolate and Sweet Tooth are doing their dribbling thing. Where are they going to go? They're going to go high. There's no players there. Oh, but just like that, Matt and Kang, there was a little bit of coffee pasta in the chat, but Kang can move quickly as well. And it looks like Strem has the disc. They're a 3-on-1 right now, but he elects to go back and do the Kang thing and be a little bit slow, but be more in control here.
Sealable, quick pass near side of Zenith. 2 minutes to go in this tie game. Lit trying to apply pressure to Zenith, does, and the pass there to Sealable. Sealable's going to get stunned out. Sweet Tooth gets that one picked up and cleared out. That is a clean clear. If they can get a clean stack, and they do, they have an opportunity to retake that lead, and they do. Lit brings it in for the 2 with less than 2 minutes to go. Anomaly is going to retake the lead here once again.
Yeah, and sometimes it comes down to that one-on-one play, like you mentioned, Dimwee. I think it was Sweet Tooth on the backside getting the disc and getting the clear out, and it was Strembitsky trying to get the stun, and there was a shield from Sweet Tooth right before hauling in that disc, and that stunned out Strem, allowed Sweet Tooth to get the disc and get that clear. Otherwise, I think Strem stuns and steals, and maybe it's a Kang too. So some really nice play right there, and oh, just like that, holy cow! Look how fast they turned around. Look how fast!
Oh my!
Got a shot, and it's a mail slot. They're up by 5.
I don't believe it. A minute to go here. Anomaly has taken a 5-point lead. Kangorillaz, not only are they down by 2 goals, one of those would have to be a 3. And they don't have time. I don't think they have time for 3 goals. They need 2 goals, and one of them has to be a 3. Although that's one thing Kang has set up for many times before, is those coordinated 3s late in the game. This one's going to be all the way down, and we'll turn over Sweet Tooth, but they get stunned out. Zenith with it. Zenith setting it up, trying to get it to Sealable bag. Yeah, that was Sealable, but Mad now setting that one, scooping it towards the goal. Not going to be in 37 seconds. This one is out of the zone. We are not yet out of time, but close to it. As this one is into the bubble, going to bounce around there. Kang trying to track this one down. 30 seconds. We are basically out of time. I cannot believe this. Anomaly is going to take this victory as we count down 3 more seconds, 2 more, that's it. Anomaly is taking the victory over Kangorillaz in the last game of the last match. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Anomaly has made a massive statement here at the end of the season. They're letting everybody know. They have put every single team in North America on notice. You watch out for Anomaly, because they are coming for you.
With that, we're going to send it shortly to Luke before we send it over to our next game. Luke.
Man, I just want to keep it quick, but I just want to say absolute Cinderella story of a match. Chocolate, some beautiful mail slot 3, some beautiful shots. And when I came into it before the match, I talked to him. He said they had a great matchup with Kang in Cycle 2, and they want to show the world the growth they've made as a team, and that they have done. Absolute beauty of a game. I would love to watch that one back, but we'll be right back with you. Don't go too far away. BRTK and Schrodinger's guest coming right back up.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Where's trespassing? There. Oh, is he putting it down? I have to.
Ow. I've been watching you with dark eyes every night.
Tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that no way. Is that going to be...
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Is going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery, going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke, going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to VR Master League. So happy to be here after that thriller of a game. Technical issues notwithstanding, nothing's going to get in the way of an amazing night of Echo Arena, and certainly that is the case. These teams here, BRTK and Schrodinger's Disc, on venues, making an appearance, and thankful to them for waiting a little bit. They didn't have to, but they did, so my heart is warmed. But that said, I'm warmed up, especially after that last hype match we witnessed there being casted by Sir Dimwee and Doc Education. Doc, who will be on our sidelines now doing this match. And meanwhile, our round 1 sideliner, Luke over there, going to be casting this one with me on the main line. So how's it going? Luke, this is going to be fun.
Man, that certainly is. BRTK, Schrodinger's Disc. These teams haven't played together before, but they're only within a couple ranks. They're in Diamond. BRTK is the fan favorite. Both these teams, when I did talk to them before the match, feel really good about it. They both literally said the same thing. Rocket, the team captain of BRTK, says, we feel really great about it, last match of the season, and they just want to have fun. And at the end of the day, that's why we're here. We're here because we love this game, we love this community, and we're all here to have fun. And KFC, also same thing, just want to have a blast. And he also added, he wants to blast them away too. But nevertheless, you know, I'm looking...
BRTK and Schrodinger's Disc here. Diamond has been home to some of my favorite matches as well. You know, Anomaly started out there in the first cycle, and the excitement of being able to watch a team on the rise, going from that Diamond division, making their way into their Challengers Cup to fight for their rights to claim themselves as a master team, and now becoming one. Quite often the case here with all these Diamond teams, which is why they're my favorite matches, because they're really putting it all on the line to be fighting for those rights to be a master team sooner or later. Doc Education, our sideline caster here. Anything you want to add to that? Because I know just like with Dimwee and with me and Luke here, it's been an immensely fun season, and we're winding it down now, but we still have a lot of excellent action to come in the next couple weekends.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I'll just make a quick plug. Challengers Cup, May 8th. Finals, May 15th, May 16th. If you just liked what you saw with Kang and Anomaly, it's going to be just like that in the Challengers Cup and even more so in the finals. I mean, just like you said, Palador, you know, this is the end of the season. These players they are now at the peak of their form, or if they're not, they're intensely trying to get there. You know, and every game, every match is a chance for them to continue to step it up. I mean, as you mentioned, Anomaly came up, you know, fought all the way through Diamond, got to Master, and the performance that they just pulled in against Kang was absolutely. I mean, Dimwee said it best. Everyone is on notice right now. Everyone's going to watch that game because they are electric, and these teams are coming out of the tubes.
All right, so electric, and let's see what these teams do, if they can follow up with some more electricity, some more fire, and some more fantastic Echo Arena action. So thank you everyone for joining us across the different platforms, whether Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Gaming, venues especially. We're glad to have you watching here on the cast. I'm Palador once again, being joined by Luke. So much for subtlety on the cams. Let's do this.
Here we go. Eternal wants to start off quick with BRTK picking up the disc. Going to cut across to Rocket. Rocket now walking up field. Where he's going to go, He's going to go to the right, but no, that doesn't quite seem right. It's going to be a turnover, but it's going to be a hook shot. Stuffs the save, and it's going to go all the way back down the other way.
Stuff. Well, up here, it's going to be taken back maybe by Stuff. Actually, a little too slow on that one. Lone booster. But you know what? Not giving up on the plays. A lot of stuns. Getting rather bold. Getting rather risky. But Eternal there with a turnover. And right back to Kirito on that side. The blue lane. They're going to go back at this offense here. About a minute into play. Fast action.
Yeah, really back and forth action. We love to see it. Both these teams might not be in the Challenger Cup this year, but or this season rather, but they're looking to do it in Season 4. This is just a taste of it, but the Kirito is just going to buy some time, trying to bait out the defender, just like last game, as they're going to cut in, but no turnover, and Eternal is going to clear it right back into the midfield.
Yeah, good work there, and look at that stack, just pouncing on it, and maybe pouncing a little bit too hard. Rebound will be had by Trespassing. Trespassing working it up the floor, getting stunned though right from behind. Feener gets the disc back, and now the stack's retreating one way to the other, as maybe another turnover here about to happen, but Eternal snags it back, and as indeed looking for that play as a clear goes right into the bubble. A lot of quickness here, and the shot finally. So 2 minutes in. I mean, these players must be sweating already, because I am.
Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes to score a goal just shows how evenly matched these teams are, which we especially love to see late in the season, and this is both their last game of it. But we are going to have Schrodinger's disc. Now, with the Joust advantage, what can Stuffmuff do?
Now passing it over there to Kirito, trying to avoid that delayed boost. Of course, a tricky thing if you're not watching out for it, but it will be a turnover, and right back at him again. Dark Ninja having it right back. It's Trespassing, so some exchanges of possession, just playing a little bit of ping, a little bit of pong. Now that disc going everywhere about that bubble, as it will be sent now off that corner into the rebounded hands. Nice shield actually by KFC, and did you see that? They got their 4th point off of those clever moves.
Man, BRTK, the fan favorite coming into this game, definitely putting the fans' hopes and dreams in their hands, as they do have a 4-0 lead. 7 minutes still left on the clock. Lots of time. Second time's the charm, as they say, or maybe that's third. Who knows? Schrodinger's disc now will pick up the disc. Kirito shoots it quickly over to the right side, but there's no stack there. Instead, it's going to be a turnover. Trespassing is going to look right back the other way, showing it deep. The stack is there, but no. So is Stuffmuff on the back line, who's just going to go right back to the hands of KFC. This play's far from over. They want to push in. They want to score, as he's going to go low. He's going to go high, and he's going to find the back of the net.
Hello and hi. That was a great way to get by that defense. Again, with the moves, all the moves in the book, and in the back pocket, KFC starting to turn up that fire just a little bit, and BRTK got themselves that early lead. KFC 4 out of the points, and Trespassing with the other pair. Schrodinger's disc here trying to find their stride still yet.
But they are not letting up. BRTK, that is, as they do have the stuns come through on the goalie. At least a distraction, and KFC's going to sink it in for 2 more. 8-0 BRTK.
Hey, make no mistake, KFC ain't no chicken. Just Kentucky Fried excellence there coming in from BRTK over and over. They're up to 8 points in the beginning here of this round. And it was a rough first couple minutes before our first score, but suddenly we're almost at double digits now just in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, man, definitely BRTK turning up the heat. Maybe on that chicken, oh man. But anyway, Schrodinger's disc is going to walk down field. Go for the pass, but unfortunately maybe a missed call, as he maybe felt pressured. Not quite sure, as that panic clear does come through. It is going to get recovered by Feenor. Feenor walking in, 2 goalies. It doesn't matter. 2 points on the board. Schrodinger's disc are in it.
It's only a matter of time here. These players on Schrodinger's disc get their first shot. Of course, full of the veteranship, the experience. Certainly, some of these players I've had my exchanges with them when I was still an active player in the first season of VRL. So we're talking years ago. I mean, these players, they came back in VRML once it got started, and I know firsthand that these guys are a bunch of ballers. So they're going to definitely put up a great fight against this fast-rising BRTK team.
They certainly are. And Schrodinger's just going to get the clear. That's not quite a 3, but that's going to be easier to read, at least by Stacks. And now we'll go into the hands of Dark Ninja, who's looking to put more points on the board now, passing up to Kirito. Kirito back to Stuffmuff, though, just looking to buy some time, but the Stacks right there giving them none or space. This is going to be a turnover. Trespassing, long shot. And that's going to bounce through the bubble and into the hands of Eternal, who is going to have the one-on-one and find the back of the net. 10-2, BRTK 8-point lead.
Yeah, tricky little move at the end too, just winding it around, and it was almost deceptively casual, but Eternal feeling confident, and they certainly on BRTK feeling just equally as confident as a whole, because now everyone, 3 out of 4 players getting on the scoreboard, and everyone just in a pretty good rhythm as they offer no time now on this defensive approach, really making things difficult on Schrodinger's.
They really are not finding any space, but Dark Ninja's finding some right now. He does have two people open, but he's not going to elect to go for any of those passes. He's just going to take the space given to him. Go for the slow reset. Now it's going to be picking up the pace, maybe back and forth. No, that's a cut pass. There we go. Cross pass. Feenor walking in and cut pass to Stuff Muppet. Stuff Muppet's going to stuff it in the back of the net. 10-4, 6-point game. BRTK still has it.
Yeah, do you know the Muffin Man? Because that was right down Gingerbread Lane. Is that the word? Gingerbread?
Yeah, that's it.
Penny Lane. Penny Lane. No. Anyways, lanes. That said, that was right into the pocket. That was an excellent shot there to get themselves their next score. They're within 6. So that's actually a great thing for Schrodinger's Disc, because based on this momentum that I'm seeing, that would have been immense. It feels like BRTK should be up by 12 right now, but they're only up by 6. So this is still good for Schrodinger's Disc to build something.
It really is, and they're going to get that momentum coming. Right now, the headbutt's going to come through, but they do get leached upon. What a leech from, I believe that was KFC, getting the momentum taken right away from them, as they are just going to juke on the ceiling. And they're going to clear it right back downfield. That's no clear. That's a pass, trespassing, trying to go for the long 3, but instead it's going to get picked up by KFC, who's going to find the long 3. There it is, 19 meters out.
And 9 points for KFC on this first round, doing some heavy damage, and feeling absolutely crispy on those shots now. So, hey, as I said, there was enough time, and it was looking good for Schrodinger's Disc for a moment to maybe build something, but now BRTK, well, they're pulling right back as they are ahead by 9, and if they can even just start stalling a little bit, as we're kind of witnessing, you know, on these, we saw Kangorillaz talking about teams that could do it. I mean, we witness these players, and especially at these divisions, they know clock management. And so I'm expecting BRTK with this lead now. They're gonna try to defend, but they're definitely gonna be aware that time is on their side now.
They certainly are, and hopefully no unnecessary defensive pressure. But it looks like we're going to get exactly that, as the numbers advantages is for Schrodinger's Disc, but they're going to take it right away, as there's going to be 3 mans on the disc and get the turnover back in the neutral zone.
Yeah, guys, a gamer, call him Eternal Doom, but definitely spelling some doom out here for the side of Schrodinger's Disc, because with all that clock wasted, even though they did not force the turnover by the end of it, I mean, we've spent about, what, 45 seconds, a minute or so on this clock, so trying to score here, cannot get it to drop up high. Gonna be slapped back again, and another opportunity there going to the midfield, and the Stackers already prepared to retrieve.
Stackers retrieving, and now can they hit the long 3? They're going to take it, they're going to try, but it is just going to bounce wide. But KFC is going to try once again. The stun comes through, and trespassing is going to take the disc right from him. Still turnovers, but now 58 seconds on the clock. That's not looking good time-wise, but it is going to bounce back in the neutral zone, just burning more of this valuable clock time.
Valuable is right. Now, that said, this will be a very high-value shot. Stuff Muff slicing it home from 31 meters deep. Not a problem. Brings them back within 6 points. Clock is saying a little something different in terms of being able to come back, maybe, but this is important for Schrodinger's Disc, because that does give them a little bit of juice to go into that off time with.
Yeah, if we saw from the pause of last game as well, momentum is so critical in this one. In this game, that is Echo Arena, as KFC is going to pick up the disc. Once again, that's an interesting bounce pass that works out quite well to Trespassing, who's going to try to find KFC once again to maybe say no to that momentum and get a 2 or 3. But it is going to be KFC passing it high, and they're going to look to do exactly that. But no, it's going to bounce into the hands of Trespassing. Trespassing, can he do it? Oh, he just misses the net. Unfortunate, and that's going to be the first round.
Oh man, had the $1,000 moves, but couldn't complete the highlights, but I am sure they're feeling quite okay about that, because they've got that first round win, 13-7. Meanwhile, to our sidelines, let's hear from Doc Education.
Well, that was a very exciting round 1. Obviously, BRTK was in control most of the round, and from my perspective, it was significantly on the strength of their stacks. Their stacks were very, very fast. And not just fast, but connected, able to change directions, and getting together very quickly. So they're just moving around the arena faster than our Schrodinger's Disc right now. Schrodinger's Disc, on the other hand, I mean, they're moving quickly as well. Not quite as fast as BRTK, but they are moving very quickly, and they have some really nice passing. especially once they get into their offensive side. So the BRTK side of the arena, they have they're fully spread out. Their passes are crisp. They're on target, and they're moving left and right, up and down into the bubble. So Schrodinger's disc showed a lot of potential in that first round, even though they were down most of it. Definitely wouldn't put it past them to come right back. And you saw it at the very end, Stuff Muff with that very long three. If you give them a window, they're going to take it. So let's see what happens in round 2.
All right, thank you, Doc Education on our sidelines. And thank you, everyone in Venues, Facebook Live, and YouTube Gaming, as well as Twitch, of course, for joining us for this match. Starting off that second round, and a quick snatch, a quick finish. Eternal continues to burn bright. BRTK, 3 on the board in only 8 seconds.
Man, fast goal from BRTK. We talked about momentum, and momentum BRTK has coming into this game. Schrodinger's disc, any momentum they may have had, completely taken away. Now, as we do have a just advantage for Schrodinger's disc, Stuffmuff going to pass it up to Kirito, but he's just going to wait and apply for some time.
And applying some good pressure here in the back line, actually. Kirito was delaying some stacks, so this does enable Schrodinger's disc to work it up the floor with at least a bit of time and a bit of space. In fact, they do press this. They do have a potential 3-on-3, so this could be advantageous towards them, as Fiener eyeing the situation, now turning back into a 4v4. Some handy passing here in the short range, trying to find that finish, and unfortunately right past Kirito's hands. So we'll be back in the turnover. KFC, got to watch that hot hand as the shield and the clear goes out.
Clear goes all the way out, but it goes out into the hands of Eternal, who's going to go for the bounce shot. Unfortunately, just a little bit off target, as it is going to bounce back into the neutral zone. Not out, though, not into the midfield, as it is going to get picked up once again. KFC bouncing high and across, but he isn't going to find any teammates. Instead, he will find Eternal, eventually just going for the reset pass.
Oh, and missed KFC because KFC was being bothered by those mean fists of Fiener. And look at that, Fiener really causing a lot of trouble and havoc in that back line. But that said, they still are going to get the disc eventually and find themselves in an opportunity that is missed. So Fiener, who's again continuing to do some work in the midfield, also gets a slap out. But the teammates need to be there to get that disc back and rescue it.
Yeah, they really do. Fiener, once again, now he has the disc as opposed to his fists, but it is going to be a good clear all the way downfield. That's going to be picked up, though, by the backline player Rocket, who just is looking to secure their lead. But that's not the clear he was looking for. That's going to end a turnover. Dark Ninja, long three. Does he hit those? Oh, just a little bit south of the goal, as it's going to bounce once back into the hands of Fiener.
All right, so Schrodinger's disc with the opportunity here now to get their first goal of this round, and with that, some good momentum. I mentioned it in the last round, how because of the pace of the game, it felt like BRTK was winning by a lot more than they were. That said, trying to do just that and get some more points on the board. Schrodinger's disc, they're not in trouble yet, but still needing to find those connections and get back a little bit quicker.
Yeah, they're going to try to go for those bounce passes, but the recovery is immediately stunned. That's going to not bounce in, but that's going to bounce out of the bubble, but it will get picked up by Eternal. Eternal is just going to clear it back. Maybe not the clear he was looking for. I would have liked to see a pass, maybe a little bit more time. He did have it, but it is going to be a turnover now, and now that's a clear, but that's going to be picked up by Trespassing, who has a stack coming through. He's trying to hit them, but unfortunately just misses them, as now it is going to be stuck in that lower area that we like to call trap, because the disc is trapped in it, as Trespassing is going to stun through KFC up, but no, Dark Ninja is going to look right back the other way.
All right, and here you go. So they have a clear potentially, but now there's stacks. They need to find those stacks, and instead, BRTK will get there in time. So dishing it over to that side area as a headbutt right back into the goal, but just gets into Eternal's hands. So it would have been nice, but turns into an assist instead. And now Eternal doing them dirty with a 5.
Wow, what a play. BRTK, low-scoring game so far, but hey, we saw that in last game as well. 3 minutes to get that next 2. Maybe this is where the pace will pick up. Maybe Schrodinger's disc will pick up the pace first. Let's see if they can do exactly that right here, right now.
Yeah, Eternal definitely looking jacked, isn't that right, chat? But Kirito, well, looking for that pass, but instead gets brawled. KFC looking for a shot, and that's going to drop absolutely. 8 points. So from 21 meters deep, and that was a quick reaction to now be 8 up, uncontested.
And we've seen some beautiful long threes. today rather, on this stream, and that's going to be another one added to the list. 8-0 though, that pace certainly did pick up, only a few seconds to get that one, as the stun's going to come through, but Kirito has 2 players back on the back line, and Stuff is going to get stuffed, so the stacks are coming through as well, and they're going to stuff one more, stun one more, and now it is going to be KFC who's looking to push it the other way, and that he will do exactly that as the stuns are coming through. Can they find the back of the net? Yes, they can. What a play! 10-0 BRTK.
Yeah, I've seen it enough times this season where I was still borderline expecting maybe a headbutt 3 there on the rebound, but either or, dunk is just as nice, and it will put them up double on the digits there at 10-0. Now, I'm seeing a lot from Schrodinger's Disc here. They are doing pretty decent job at brawling. They have about 60% of the stuns right now, and they are breaking up some of those stacks, but it's not actually paving the way for them to get recoveries when they make the clear. So I think maybe for them, even though they're doing well brawling, focusing more on their stacking with their own teammates, because otherwise, that's, I think, they're undoing at the moment.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But they are going to go down now, and that's going to be a pass that we're looking for. That's going to be another one, and that's going to be a ding. No! We can't find the back of the net as KFC picks it up, saying no thank you. And that's going to go all the way back the other way, and that's going to be almost bouncing in, but that's not going to be a conversion as Stuffmuff steals it and throws it right back the other way. But once again, that's not going to connect the pass. That instead is going to bounce into their zone and get picked up by Trash Passing, who's looking to set up this offense.
Credit to Schrodinger's Disc for even off that turnover and the tough miss. They still got back in time. They weren't giving up on the play, and that's exactly what you need to do to keep heads strong and keep yourselves steady in a match when you still have several minutes left. Doing some dancing, and eventually Kirito causing a brief turnover, short-range boost. There's Stuffmuff getting brawled out, and just as well, Fenor and Kirito now with the recovery, looking for a dribble attempt possibly, but more brawls yet will undo that for at least a moment.
We will, and that's actually going to go in the favor.
Oh!
What was that?
Wow.
What a save headbutt stun? I don't even know. That's going to bounce right out of the bubble and into the hands of Stuffmuff, though. This offense isn't over. Fenor diving in. Ooh, but barely just misses the net as it is going to bounce back out into deep in the neutral zone into the hands of Kirito.
Are getting their shot attempts off for sure, but trying to convert on one or the other, but just a tough angle on that will once more deny the opportunity. So they're getting possession time, they're getting chances, but now the chance lost here as Eternal takes it back over, hurls it over into that bubble. Beautiful bounce delivery, but even better stuns from Stuffmuff once again on the dives, unfortunately turning it around to Eternal on the outside of that bubble. Now drive, another stun.
Another drive, another stun, but another turnover as well, as Trash Passing is going to pick it up, and he's just going to walk in. He's going to go for the shot, but unfortunately just misses the right side of the goal, as it is going to now get picked up by the stack. Stuffmuff is looking for that long 3, maybe a dribble, but instead it's going to get picked up by the stack of Eternal, as the stuns are going to come through.
Eternal and Trespassing now connecting, looking down the floor. Look at that. They delivered the pass to KFC. KFC bouncing it. That was totally on purpose, and that was gorgeous. Oh, the finish, just narrowly missing. And again, we're denied a stellar highlight. But I love the coordination that it took there for BRTK. And they're still going to get back for another shot attempt. The goalpost just saying, no, 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 doing a Matumbo impression there for a moment.
Yeah, no kidding. Both these teams hitting the post so many times, so many missed opportunities, but that's not one. Rocket is going to find the back of the net. BRTK take a commanding 12-point lead.
Yeah, kept popping out, but pop, and then, well, Rocket dropped it. So a dozen points up, and less than 2 minutes left. They're looking pretty safe here in the second round for this potential sweep. But Schrodinger's Disc, again, credit to them. They are playing definitely really hard here, and every time that disc is going to the opposite side of the floor to and fro, I mean, they're meeting them. They're definitely not conceding anything, but it is just very, very tough to stop this kind of momentum we're seeing here, Luke, as it does continue to pour from KFC once again.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, BRTK just looks really fast. The stuns, as you said, maybe just too many stuns for Schrodinger's Disc. But they have another opportunity here. Let's see if they can get some points on the board. I certainly hope to see some, as Schrodinger's Disc is going to pick up the disc. Stuffmuff quickly over to Kirito. They want to pick up the pace as well.
And as it gets passed out here to Dark Ninja, down from the bottom of the ramp. Dark Ninja approaching. They have a 2-on-2, actually just turning into a 2-on-4. Defense getting back successfully into the bubble. So Stuffmuff from that back line, just biding the time. Not that they have a lot of it, but was trying to find the pass and continuing to here, but some really heavy pressure being set up by BRTK.
Yeah, really heavy pressure. Eternal is going to go right back the other way, and they want to keep up that heavy pressure as that's going to go all the way downfield. Are they going to get the stun? Yes, they will, but can they pick it up? Oh, it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be KFC. What can he do? He's just going to buy some time, juking on the wall as he does get actually a team disconnect. BRTK now is down to only 3 players, but it's going to go all the way back the other way. Is that a long clear? Oh, no. Just hitting the shield and bouncing to the side.
And you see players doing it. They have an open goal now, just missing, dinging off that post. But you do see quite frequently, especially at these upper tiers, those long-range clears that are basically shot attempts. They will get one final one there. Stuff Muff completing the job. 15-2, though, will be the victory in round 2 to BRTK. Gonna hand it off to Doc on the sidelines here in just a second, but do stay tuned as well because we have one more match here at Venues to finish out, well, the regular season. Team Slap versus Baked right around the corner. But until then, Doc, take it away.
Well, super excited, and I know should keep it short because we are significantly behind schedule here. Yeah, I think bottom line today, BRTK, just a little too much firepower. Schrodinger's Disc definitely put on a great show, great performance, had some incredible plays, some incredible stuns, steals, shots, saves. But at the end of the day, BRTK was just moving too fast. And they were able to penetrate and just get a lot of opportunities, and too many of them went in. Schrodinger's Disc had some really great opportunities as well on their offensive side, but there was some pretty amazing and kind of surprisingly spectacular saves on the side of BRTK. So, extraordinarily exciting. I'll make a plug again. Challengers Cup, May 8th. Finals, May 15th, May 16th. We are going to have so much amazing Echo Arena action. If you've been following Echo Arena in the last couple of weeks, you have seen a steady ramp up of electricity, of firepower, of speed, of every level of performance. It's been remarkable. It's just been such a treat. Season 3 has been so amazing, and we're coming into the finals. It's going to be great. So May 8th, Challengers Cup, May 15th, May 16th, finals. Be there, and we'll see you right next for this final round of Venues.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Watching you with dark eyes every night.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that no way. Is that going to be...
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately they're Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery. Going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke. Going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back into the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it.
And welcome back, everybody, for one more matchup here on this very special venues showcase. As I am not good at my job, but there we go. We're going to take care of that problem. But yeah, getting started here, we have Team Slap versus Baked. And with me in the studio right now is Doc. Well, to you guys, he's to my right. I think if I point to the right, I'm not sure if I'm actually pointing at him, but I'm going to point over here as well. And eventually on the delay, I'll know which one it is, but I'm not sure which one it actually is. There it is. It's actually to the right. So, Doc, what's going on, man?
Man, a couple of great games already, and this one is going to be fantastic as well. I'm just enjoying this, Dimwee. You know, this is the end of the season. We've still got Challengers Cup, May 8th, Finals, May 15th, May 16th. Can't say that enough. Everyone, you know, get your family together. Get anyone who has any interest in Echo Arena at all. If you want to bring people into the sport, if you want to show them the very best of what this sport can offer in terms of fan experience, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything better than Challengers, and especially once we get to Finals. I mean, what we saw from Anomaly pushing Kang, and really controlling most of that match. I mean, I know it came down to round 3, but Anomaly looked very good all throughout. I mean, it was absolutely electric.
It absolutely was. I mean, just an absolutely phenomenal performance from that team Anomaly. As I said at the end of the game, they put the entire North American ladder and Master Tier on notice in that game there. But yeah, really excited for this matchup here. We're going to have, it's going to be Team Slap on the left there in orange. That is MT Slacks 29, Mega Cole, Willow, and CJ, but better. And then there on the right in blue is going to be Team Baked. That is J-Way, 71 Prime, Mort, and Redx. As you do here, one of these teams has readied up, waiting for the other one to ready up as well. And yeah, these two teams playing in their last game of the season. And I just got to say, what a season this has been. I mean, 5 months long. We started back on January 5th, Monday, January 5th. And yeah, tomorrow will be 3 days, 2 days shy of 5 months exactly. And sometimes it's felt long, sometimes it's felt short, but a season it has been. And I'm just so excited to putting the cap on it here. The end of this long 15-week season, actually 17 weeks if you include those off weeks there for the first and second Challenger Cups. So yeah, very excited to get this game underway here. Team Slap versus Baked to get our last regular season finals, venues cast of the season, as these two teams are out of the tubes.
They're out of the tubes, and getting ahead on it first is the orange team. I forgot which team is which. We have Willow with the disc is going to pass over. No, getting stunned out rather by Prime. Prime hauling it in, passing it over. Mort's going to have a window of opportunity. Will he take a shot? Yes, it's going to go. Oh, just barely off the iron there. What an opening.
Now this one loose for a moment. Redx with it, takes a shot, hits a shot, and that's good for the 3. That's your first goal of round 1, going to Baked 27 seconds in from 10 meters out.
So able to recover there, Mort with the early opportunity, just barely missing on that long tube shot, but coming in off the rebound and getting the 3 again. So now it's going to be Team Slap on their first offensive joust. MTS is going to have the disc and waving gently at that stack, saying, hey, you know, I'll just move forward slowly. And meanwhile, Willow attempted with the stun, but getting stunned out himself. Willow does have the disc now. Going to have to move sideways. Renex and it looks like J-Way are getting stunned out there. So there's going to be a little bit of an opportunity there. The goal was open, but electing for the back pass instead, and Team Slap will reset.
Very patient play here from Team Slap. You see MT Slacks are just refusing to move up, waiting for that the defense to come out. The challenge defense is not coming out, so he's going to continue to just inch up, and look at that. Willow gets the cut there, wide open lane, good for the 1v1, and that's going to put Team Slap on the board here. 2 on, still down by 1, and it will be Baked with this joust advantage.
Absolutely great fundamentals. Yeah, move to the left, pass to the cut to the right, and pass to the right. Yeah, turn the goalie's head, makes it very difficult to respond. And Team Slap getting on the board for the first time. Look at that, CJ, but better. And Mega Cole flying in. Mega trying to take a shot. It's going to be a bit wide. Cool. Who's going to there first? There are multiple stacks. There is a lot of possibility. CJ in the area, and Willow's in the area. Willow gets the tap. The disc is low and loose. Willow gets it back and sends it in.
And
And there you go. That's going to be 2 unanswered goals here from Team Slap. Willow gets that one in from CJ, but better. And that's good for the 2 there. They're going to take the lead for the first time in this first round, but only 2.5 minutes off of the clock. That means 7.5 still to go here, so still either team's round, as it will be baked here off of this Joust advantage, handled here by Prime. But we'll slow it down. I see both these teams being very patient with their rollouts as that one gets all the way down in. What a relay. There's Mort going to go for that setup. No. Oh, he gets stunned out before he can get that pass off. And it will turn back over to Team Slap, who tried to get that clear out, but is back in the hands of Baked here. Prime sending this one up. Goal is empty, setting in the shot. Oh, the double ding. That is a heartbreaker as that one is still loose. A couple players not able to get their hands on it. It will be Prime going off the backboard. That one's going to hit the cone and out of the bubble. Redx out the edge of the bubble, taking a shot there, and empty Slacks is going to get that one stopped.
I mean, that was the classic, you know, had a little bit too much time, but not, just barely missing it. I thought that stack from Team Slap was going to send it in, but yeah, J-Way maybe just had a little bit too much time there to think about that shot, and maybe thinking about the 3, maybe thinking about, you know, should I take a step back and take the 3, and instead, oh wow, Renx with the double stun out, stunned the stack with an ender move, picks up the disc and puts in the mail slot. Absolutely beautiful from Renx.
Beautiful it was. Yeah, 14 meters it out through the mail slot. You can't ask for much more of a beautiful shot there, and that does put Baked up by 2 here. We're going to have a close game in this one. It looks like, at least so far it is, as we're 4 minutes off the clock. Both teams have scored 2 goals, as far as I believe. Yeah, 2 goals. Excuse me, it was 2 points apiece to the Team Slap and 3 points apiece to Baked here. And Slap now moving up, trying to evade this chain, although the back stack there is going to get that intercepted. Mort sending this one out. They have a chain there to pick it up. Goal is open. Redx waits until he gets the proper shot, the proper lane, gets it in for the 3. And that's going to put Baked up by 5.
Nice patience there, as you mentioned, Sir Dimwee. They've had a lot of patience, both of these teams, throughout the game. And Renx, yeah, just cruising slowly, gently over the nest, waiting for that angle to be better. And now they've had three threes. So put up 9 points has Baked. And it's now Team Slap's turn. They have the disc. Beautiful passing there. Beautiful pass to Willow. Willow, oh, going for the top pocket maybe, but it just dings out.
Now this one making its way to the valley here at Mendes. We do have a dropout there on Baked. That is unfortunate. Although Baked with the disc only for a moment. J-Way going to get stunned out. J-Way going to be able to pick that one up cleanly. Now walking up is that is empty Slacks to the far side there. Sending it back to Mort. Mort going to go back to J-Way here. J-Way trying to bring that one in 1v4, 1v3 even. But empty Slacks will get that one picked up here as we are over halfway through this first round. As that is a good chain there from Team Slap to pick that one up, although that one is loose. Still loose. Going to be touched there by J-Way, but not able to stop himself. And Mort with the recovery gets it cleared.
The clear is good, and the stack was together but got stunned out. The stack is right back together. Prime and Mort are doing some nice work. One-on-one right now is your best chance. Oh, CJ, but better. Flies in with the stun. That might have saved 2 points.
Now this one all the way down, very near the Baked goal. Picked up here by Willow, though Willow's going to get stunned out by that chain. Baked just not letting this downed player have any effect on the game here. And since that player dropped out, we are still scoreless. Baked not able to score, but neither is Team Slap in a 4v3 here, which speaks volumes to Baked's defense. Although Willow, good setup there to CJ. Oh, but that shot is going to dig off the post again. And this one out of the bubble. A good slap there is going to get it further out and back to mid.
Yeah, dodged a little bit of a bullet there, but right back in the hands. No, just barely missed it. So there will be a slap by Baked. And Baked will haul it in, but Prime losing it off the Geo there, and we'll have to fight for it again. Double stun out, so it looks like Willow will have an opportunity. Willow sends for 3, so just like that, the power play for Team Slap finally does get converted. The 4v3 took them a while, but they eventually get a 3-pointer out of it, and that is huge because they are now within 2, and we'll see a timeout.
And with that, we do get that timeout. Still 3:20 on the clock, as looks like Baked is going to try to get that player back in. And they do get that player back in, actually, rather quickly. So I was going to set it to Luke there, but I expect us to go right back into this one. So I will instead take a moment just to hype the finals a little bit more. Because, we've been talking about
I gotta give the context because that number has been thrown around a little bit lately. That 1,000 number, the 1,000 years, and I want to be very clear so there's nobody gets too disappointed, right? Because the baseline expectation that I have is 500 viewers. That's the baseline. If we don't hit 500, something went horribly wrong. But if we get over 500, I would say I would call myself satisfied. Now, I've been throwing out that 1,000 viewers, and that's what I hope to see, and I'm kind of expecting to see it, but it's going to take everybody kind of getting involved there, and so it's okay if it doesn't happen, but we got to know if it doesn't happen, it's because we didn't do enough. So guys, you got to make sure you get everybody involved in this, get everybody watching, everybody in on those finals, as we are going to start it back here round 1.
And it's absolutely going to be worth it. I mean, if you love Echo Arena, it's going to be the best, some of the best that you've ever seen. So right now the disc is on the right side, and Baked and Team Slap are fighting for it with 3 minutes left and a 2-point game. This is very close. It's been back and forth all game. Slap flying in, but just missing it there. And it looks like CJ will finally get it back. My cat is crawling on the table, so if you hear some slapping around, that's what that is. But CJ but better flies in and sends it in with the assist by Willow.
And there you go. That's going to be a tie goal here in this first round. 2.5 minutes to go, and Team Slap has another one on the board here to tie it up. This is a fantastically even matchup between these two teams. I wasn't sure what to expect. Baked is a team I am very familiar with, but Team Slap not so much. I know I've seen them around, but I haven't seen them that often, and to see them put up such a fantastic performance here against Baked, although Baked with an opportunity. J-Way, look at the 1v3, juking 2. No way does he make it happen. He does.
Wow. Was that a 1v3? Did he juke 2 players and then go against the goalie for the slam? Wow, J-Way, a little bit of redemption for that missed 2/3 that had a little bit of too much time to think about earlier on in the game. They're back up by 2. It's a little bit under 2 minutes left, and the disc is now up for grabs. It looks like that stack from Willow and MTS they're moving very quickly.
And that went loose on the far side too, but CJ but better. We'll get that one picked up, but now sent out into the bubble there. Will be picked up here by Baked, but Baked not able to do much with it. The recover there, Renix will get that one cleared out, but only to mid as MT Slacks is there to pick that one up. And J-Way, though, with a good recovery, though that stack very quickly attacking J-Way. Willow's going to get that one recovered. Willow now up to Mega Cole. Mega Cole going up to CJ. CJ going across to Willow. That is some fantastic disc movement there from Team Slap with a minute to go. They back that one out once again. NT Slack sending that one in. They were looking for those lanes. Oh, what a lane coverage there by J-Way.
That was huge. Any goal right now is absolutely huge. Obviously, Team Slap needs at least a 2 to make it a tie. If Baked were to score, that might be the end of it. J-Way, no, Mort's gonna have an opportunity. Oh, just barely missing, but still on the offensive are Baked.
Yeah, big opportunity there, but J-Way getting it back. Oh, stunned there. What a stop in the bubble by Team Slap to keep their team in this round. They're going to stun out Prime there, picking it up here. They have 24 seconds to answer with a goal here. Willow trying to track it down. That goal is open. Willow taking the shot. It's a little too low, and Mort is going to cover that lane. 16 seconds as Mort is turning it around here for Baked as we count down to the end of this first round. Mort does get this one cleared out. J-Way there to pick it up. J-Way will forward it even deeper out into the Team Slap zone. Team Slap is there to pick it up with less than 5 seconds to go here. That one turns around one more time. Prime taking the shot. That was going to be ding off the post, but that will end round 1. Baked will take it 11-9. Luke, tell the people what's good.
Oh man, this game is definitely good. Both these teams playing so well, back and forth, back and forth. I did get a chance to talk to both these teams before they started. Slacks, who's done so much for the side of Team Slap, said they're just looking to bounce back after they are coming from a tough loss to Giggles. It was a tough loss. I thought it was like 40-5. So, mental game maybe not quite there for Slap, but they are looking forward to it. Bake, though, has, a good time. Also, Team Slap, the rest of their team, they like to say win or lose, this season was an absolute blast, and I'm glad they could be part of it. So, regardless of how the score is going, I'm happy that all these people, all these players have their mental game in the right place. Bake, though, has an amazing quote. Prime, the captain, said, well, we don't like to peek in the oven early, but if all our ingredients are correct, it will be a great match. Time to get baked. Also, it's a nice little rethink is we will also be joined by a former original member of Baked Season 2. It's Mort. And Mort is on the field. But into the game, Slap, great patient play. So good. But those twos, those threes made a big difference. Baked score actually less goals than Slapped in terms of quantity. But because they got those threes, they were more valuable. But nevertheless, we're going to go into the second round. I want to see more plays, more passing from Slap and more finding the back of the net.
So we are going to get started here in round 2. Baked versus Team Slap. Teams are going to launch out for this neutral joust after Baked did take that first round. And it will be a headbutt there from Team Slap, but right in the hands of Baked. I do believe Baked may have set up a little defensively there, which we've been seeing more and more over these past few weeks. That send-in Willow with a good grab. Although the send-out's going to put it right in the hands of Red X. Red X gets what it in. It's off of the head. Unbelievable bounce there as my voice cracks. CJ but better looking for the clear.
Some nice tunes there. You're giving us, Dimwee, a little bit different than normal. Flying in there is Megacole. He can't quite get it. Willow getting the disc. Megacole will spread out, but will be under pressure. So Prime getting the disc and clearing it through. That clear will be good. Let's see whose stack is going to be faster. Oh, bouncing off for CJ but better and MTS. They're going to bounce in the wrong way. This is going to be an opportunity for Baked. Mort sent it in. Wow, what a punishment. That stack from Team Slap was moving very quickly, but they just took a bad bounce off Geo, and that was the window that Baked needed.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal goal there from Baked. That takes about a minute off of the clock here as Team Slap will come out with this joust advantage. And the pass across there, CJ but better sending one out. We'll get it to Megacole. Megacole gonna send that one in, although that defense is watching for that pass. You gotta be careful for those, because that player might look open. Oh no, Willow. Oh, that's a heartbreaker, as that's not gonna connect. This one now slapped away back towards mid, but picked up here by CJ but better. CJ sending this one in, trying to get it to the teammate there, Megacole far side, but it will bounce all the way back out. CJ not able to get there. A good leech by Mort, and he gets that one cleared.
Great clear there, and yeah, Baked had jumped out of goal on that last opportunity, left the goal open, and it was very aggressive, but they managed to dodge that turnaround there. But right there is Megacole.
Oh my.
Wow, what a quick release, grabbing that disc and just flicking it right in.
Just like that, Team Slap is going to take the lead here in the second round, just over 2 minutes in. They're going to take that 1-point lead there off of that 3-point goal. So now Baked with this joust advantage. Very curious how they're going to be, what rollout they're going to be coming out with. As they have, interesting, they have J-Way coming out slow there as they launch out. They have the 2 receivers come out quick for a relay, it looks like. Then J-Way coming out slow for maybe a near side option. Speaking of near side options, Mort taking a shot there. That one's going to ding off the post as J-Way now going to go for the back pass here, the reset to Prime.
Prime sends it into Mort. Mort to J-Way. J-Way sending it back to Prime. Prime going off the shield. Over to Mort. Mort! Wow! What a save by MTS. That was absolutely insane.
Well, that chain looking to recover there. The bounces are not favorable. Still loose is the disc. And it will be picked up there by, I believe that was Willow with the send out. But right in the hands, J-Way with it. J-Way looking for a setup here, goes cross, shallow cross, but a stop there. Empty slacks, gets that one cleared out. Far side trap, but it will be a chain there, a boosted player, rather, from Baked. Scooping that one back up, sending it up to Mort. Mort has a player on, gonna go. Beautiful setup there for J-Way. J-Way moving in, going for an ambitious shot off of the backboard, but it's gonna be wide and out of the bubble.
Oh, Prime just misses it as well. Mort and CJ but better were together, but they get the stunned out, or rather MTS, so it will be a bit of a scramble, but CJ but better flies in, but who's better is Ren X. Wow, coming in and getting that steal, that was huge.
Absolutely a clutch stop there, slap in but from CJ but better, but it will turn back around. Ren X with that one, gonna get it cleared through the near side tube, all the way out into the Team Slap zone. Making its way to that far side trap where will be picked up there by Prime. Prime looking for the send in. Excuse me, nobody in the area, but that was going to go dangerously near the goal. It's still dangerously near the goal as J-Way is dangerously in the area, but CJ but better with a big pickup, going to get that one cleared out and all the way down. It's going to make its way almost into that bubble, but hits the shoulder instead, bouncing back out. Picked up here by Empty Slacks on the near side wall. Moving this one in, has Willow to his right, going to go to the right. Oh, just out of reach. Willow's not able to get the grab, but a scoop there from the goalie sends it out.
Great tap by Mort. Disc is out into the mid. It's going to go into the tunnel area. It's going to, looks like Mort will be there first. No. Prime, will they get a dribble? No, they get stunned out. So it's going to be a bit of a scramble, and it looks like Prime will be in the area. Prime hauling it in. Sorry, Renex rather. Passes over to J-Way. J-Way back to Renex. Can't quite handle it, but it looks like they're not under pressure right now. So this will be a little bit of an opportunity for Bake to reset. They are down by 1 with 5 minutes left, so plenty of time. Beautiful pass to the shoulder. Looks to pass to the older shoulder. Oh, Prime! Oh, just off the ding, but right back in the hands of Renex. Has an option on the boot, has an option on the floor, passes to the floor. J-Way trying in, but CJ, but better. Delivers, but Mort delivering for the 2.
I can currently taste Palidor's disappointment with that missed call, but we're not going to talk about that. Palidor, I'll get it at some point, because that was a great opportunity for it in that moment. But it will be a 1-point lead here for Baked, just under the halfway mark of this second round. And just a reminder, Baked did take that first round, so if Baked wins round 2, they will take the game into. But now it's going to be Mega Cole handling it here in the Valley. Trying to get that one to CJ, but better. CJ trying to check that one down, but he's going to get stunned out. And it will turn over Redex there with the pickup. Redex trying to get that one sent out all the way down into the bubble, as I can now taste Doc's disappointment. But now it's going to be CJ, but better with the pickup, trying to get this one cleared out. Caught then that far side trap.
In the trap area, J-Way with the disc passes over to Renex. Renex is going to go toward the left and advance the disc under pressure, but somehow finds a way. J-Way, oh, just out of the outstretched hand. Mort with the tap. Disc is high. Renex is going to be there. J-Way is going to be there. Nobody's going to get it, and it's going to be Willow tapping it out, and CJ but battered on that play.
It says Empty Slacks will bring that one in for the 2. I believe, yeah, for the 2, 6 meters out, and that will give Team Slap the lead once again here. As I talk about ham-fist. No, I'm just kidding. Ham-fisted, get it? You know, because of the. Anyways, it's going to be Prime handling this one here for Bake, sending it through that tube. Oh, how does he get it to J-Way? J-Way stunned out the turnover.
Oh, J-Way had an opportunity with an open goal, but not going for it. It looks like Renex with the dip. Whoa, Renex, what a shot! 15 meters a second from 4 meters out, right in the top side. Beautiful shot by Renex, and Baked is back up by 1.
That was a fantastic goal there from Renex to get that one in, putting Bake back in the lead here again. If Bake take this round, they do take the game. So you know Team Slap is feeling the pressure right now as they are currently down by 1 point. Empty Slack's going to send this one up to Willow. Willow now with it. Going to start walking this one up. As they have the chain together, though, that's going to be a disruption. A good grab, good recovery by Willow. Though it does ultimately turn over. Redex looking to clear that one into the bubble. A couple of players in the area. Redex gets a hand on it, but it will turn over. Mega Cole looking for the clear.
Yeah, so both of these teams reacting very quickly, just like that. Willow coming in with the stun, Renex with the disc, sending it back. Mort and J-Way are right there, but right there is CJ, but better. CJ clears it through, and who's going to be there? It looks like it's going to be Baked.
Picked up by J-Way. J-Way sending this one out. We'll get caught in this the sky trap there. Sky trench, excuse me. CJ, but better, sending that one up. Hits Mega Cole. Mega Cole going to go for the reset there. Didn't like what he was seeing, and you can kind of see it as well. So he was basically double covered at the edge of the bubble. But Empty Slack sending us within behind the goal. Try to get it to Willow off that ceiling pass. J-Way with the recovery will get this one cleared out. Not quite, excuse me. It's off of the stack there. Going to make its way to the far side trap. Just under 2 minutes to go in this second round. And this one is down to the floor of the trap. Still a 1 point lead here to Bake. Bake trying to increase that lead, although that one will end up back in their bubble here as it's going to be chased down by Team Slap. They're in the area. There's only one player in the bubble. He's not able to get the stop. And Team Slap is going to retake the lead here, 7-6.
Great acrobatics there by MT Slacks, bouncing off the side of the wall, doing a spin move, and sending it into the disc right before the defense could recover. Absolutely beautiful. With a minute left, it's a 1 point game. So Baked, if they want to push it to, or rather Baked, if they want to push it to, no, Baked won round 1. So, yeah, Baked has a little bit of an advantage, but they do not want to push it to round 3. They want to take it in 2, and just like that, MT Slacks getting the stun out and sending it back.
Now sent back in, as you say, J-Way getting his pocket picked there by Willow, who will send that one back for the reset to Empty Slacks. Empty Slacks trying to get that cleared, though, caught in that far side trap. And it will be Prime with the pickup. Prime sending that one in. Incidentally gets it to Mort, but the defense with a really good read. But now J-Way with a good read of his own, and that one off of a head, I do believe. And that one now out of the bubble, but it will be Prime picking it up, looking to send it in. They have an opportunity here to retake the lead, but it's stopped again by CJ, but better, and he gets it cleared.
That was a beautiful back clear, and flying right in our Team Slap. They can't quite get it there, though. Bounces off the nest, and it looks like it'll be back in the hands of Mort and J-Way. So with 13 seconds left, Baked is going to have to make their move. That is the clear. Prime and J-Way are together. It's going to be in the hands of Mort. Mort, oh, the defense there from Team Slap. They had held the goalie and a player on the shield. There was no opportunity. Round 2 is over. It goes to Team Slap. We're going to have a round 3. Sending it to Luke.
Man, what a game, but I'm so frustrated with Baked. Baked had so many opportunities, so many plays, so many chances, but they always elected to go with the solo play. Baked, many times setting up for the bubble, they had one passing option open, whether it was in the bubble behind them, whether it was on the wall, whether it was on the shield. They never took it. They were constantly clumping in that second round. After the first one, they were flying. They were maybe feeling a bit too overconfident. I don't know, but that second round, Baked was not finding those passes, and Team Slap were punishing that amazing defense, covering the passing lanes, covering the man when needed be, covering everything that was there. So Baked spent so much time in the offensive zone and only converted twice for those long plays. The short plays, yeah, they converted, whatever. Both teams did. But for the long plays, Team Slap just slapped Baked around and sent it back the other way. They even got conversions on those plays as well. So Slap, absolutely amazing job from them, getting those 2s, getting the 3s. Huge shout out to Mega Cole to get that 3 to take the lead, and that really launched the momentum for Team Slap to win that round. Man, I'm so excited to see this third round. Hopefully Baked find the passes. Hopefully Slap keeps the defense. Let's find out.
So we're going to get started here in round 3. We do have a proper round 3 between Team Slap and Baked, as both these teams take it around a piece, and very narrowly at that, as Prime is going to get this one picked up far side. Prime sending this one down to Red X. Red X bringing it in for the first goal of round 3. 11 seconds in, going to Baked.
Nice work there. So in the chaos that is the neutral joust, it was Baked who was a little bit more organized, a little bit more communicative. Maybe the got a little bit of a lucky bounce in their direction, but they did take advantage, and Baked now up by 2. So Team Slap on their first offensive joust of round 3. They come out. MTS passes over to CJ. CJ over into the tube to Mega Cole. Mega Cole going to work along the left side, not under any pressure. It doesn't look like a stack is together. J-Way and Mort, or J-Way and Renex do get together, but that pass from MTS, oh wow, they recover, but Willow gets it back and sends it in. So incredible play there by Willow.
Yeah, that was a very clutch play from Willow to get that tie goal in 1 minute in. And a very quick answer from Team Slap as well, only 18 seconds. So we get 2 goals in the first minute of this third round, as it will be Baked with his joust advantage. Here coming out of the blue 2s, picked up there by Prime. Prime now sending this one to the near side tube, trying to get it to the teammate J-Way, but it's going to bounce around. Now in the trap of ultimately picked up by Red X, going for a shot there, but the goalie was very competently in the goal there. Empty Slack sending this one up to Willow, who will forward this one deeper in.
The clear is very good. Oh, it took a funny bounce. Mega Cole is not going to get it. CJ but better hanging out on the nest. And Mega Cole going to make the pass, but CJ had already cut. So MT Slacks is going to haul it in. Sends it back to CJ on the post. Oh, what a save from J-Way.
Yeah, it was a big stop by J-Way. It's hard to make stops like that when the shooter's that close in, but J-Way makes it look easy. This one now bouncing around Valley will get set to the corner wall, the far side, off of the shoulder. That's set in, Mega Cole. That's how you play a rebound. Mega Cole sends it in for the 3, 10 meters out, and that's going to put his team up by 3.
Yeah, that's how you play a rebound, and also, that's how you send in a clear. The first clear that Mega Cole didn't get bounced just barely off the lip, the edge of that angle of the wall, and then hit that part of the backboard that bounces out, and he couldn't quite handle that. That last one was right off the flat, and it was really easy to haul in and score. So right now, back on the offensive is Baked. Baked passes down to J-Way. J-Way to Renex. What a pass! 1-on-1! Wow, what a shot. What passing, and Baked is back within 1.
Just like that, Baked back within 1. They get that 2 on the board, 15 seconds after the last. Very quick scoring pace here in this third round. But it will be Team Slap with this Yeltsin advantage as all 4 of them are piled up in that tube. Number 1 coming out orange side here. MT Slacks with the pickup. And you see a very patient defense here waiting for that second pass, and they are going to chase after it, although the pass is not on. It's a disc is loose. Prime trying to get there. A couple players trying to get there. It's going to be a bit of a race where it will be Prime ultimately with hands on it. No, it will be Willow taking a shot. That one's going to go narrowly wide of the goal. J-Way in the area trying to get the pickup, does, and gets the clear. Not quite.
Not quite. Bounces off the double diamond, but does haul it back in. There's about 7 players right in the mid there, and it does get in the hands of Megacole in the end. CJ but better on the right side. CJ was going low, and the pass went right. So Prime now hauls it in, and it looks like Baked is going to try to reset, but not sure who that was going to, and it's now back into a bit of a scramble.
Renex does get that one cleared out into the Team Slap zone. Team Slap's going to get to the area first. Empty Slacks with the hands on it. They're stunned out there by Prime. Prime has a couple players now at the edge of the bubble as that stack is in. More all the way out. Excuse me. J-Way going to take that one on the shoulder, bring it in for the 2. And that's going to put Baked in the lead here, I believe, for the first. No, it's not for the first time in this round, but since the first goal of the round. And they are up by 1.
Yeah, that's big. Baked now up by 1. 6 minutes left, basically. Tons of time for both of these teams. And we are getting into the final of the final of the final of the regular season. Because, of course, we have the actual finals coming up on May 15th, May 16th. And right now, CJ but better passes over to Megacole. Megacole bounces down from the double diamond area. Doesn't have a pass option, so has to clear it. Well, actually, it lands in the Willow. Goal was for a second. MT Slacks can't handle it, but will haul it in, probably passing back to Megacole. No, on the floor to Willow. What a pass. What a finish.
That was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, there's not much to say about that one. Empty Slacks sees Willow under the goal. Willows brings that one in on that hook shot, and that's a hard stop. That's a hard shot to stop as a goalie, as we are at the halfway mark of round 3. Because at any point, I mean, they could go hook shot inside, hook shot backside, shoot off the backboard there, or they can just bring it in for the dunk. I mean, that's 4 options you have to set up for as a goalie, and you don't know which one it's going to be. As J-Way, quick answer there from Baked. They retake the lead here 8 seconds later.
You can't even explain what just happened, and something incredible is happening again. I mean, this is absolutely an insane game at the diamond level, and you know, Challengers Cup is the high diamond. I mean, if you guys like this, come join us on May 8th. It's going to be amazing. MT Slacks has the disc, is just going to hang on to it, force that stack to come forward. J-Way and Renex slowly moving up their way. They're saying, hey, you know, we're the ones that are up right now. We'll wave at you. We'll hang out. We're all having fun. Okay, now we're going. Passes over to CJ. CJ is going to make a pass into the left tube, and Megacole has it. No, Megacole misses it. It's going to be in the hands of Prime. That stack is together, so if they can get a clear, they elect to pass to Renex. Renex, but J-Way, CJ, but batter indeed, coming in, sending it in, and it looks like 3. It's a 3 stack, but they can't quite get it. Team Slap are going to have to scramble for it now.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity there, but no, it's going to be CJ but better on the back line here as it is Team Slap currently down by 1. Willow with it now over the bow tie, looking to send this one up. Sends it across there to make a call at the Ghost. Make a call, go down the floor there to CJ but better. CJ looking to accept it happen there. 2 defenders in the goal, and just like that, Willow will bring that one in for the 2. And hopefully that defender not incidentally screening out the goalie as the shot came in, because that can kind of be what happens there. If you get too many bodies, even if your body isn't in the way of the grab, it can be in the way of the eyesight.
Yeah, and I mean, just what a read and what a finish there by Willow. I mean, yeah, absolutely incredible passing there by Team Slap, or by Baked. Yeah, by Team Slap rather, and right back in their hands. The goal is going to be 1-on-1. Willow, Renex can't stop it, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Willow bring that one in and going to put the team up by 3 here. Team Slap taking I think the first, well, still just a 1-goal lead. Despite the fact it took 2 goals to get that lead. It's a 1-goal lead, being a 3 there. So you can't say, we still haven't seen a 2-goal lead in this round yet. How close this game has been. Prime sending it, trying to get it to J-Way near side too, ultimately gets into the hands of Mort.
And we're going to send it for a very deep reset there to Prime as Prime is moving through mid. Now Prime's just going to walk this one up as basically the entire defense. No, Willow was caught way out. That gave Baked a massive opportunity there on offense, and they take advantage of it, get that one in for the 2. They're back within 1 with 2 minutes to go.
Nice work by Prime. Yeah, I mean, as you said, Dimwee, if you're not under any pressure, just take it right in. And, sometimes it's easy to get in your own head about how much time you have, but when you can see the arena and you can get it, oh my God, that stack from Baked was so fast. They are not joking around. They know they need to win this game to close out their season on a strong note. That's a shot. It's going to be a little bit wide, but all 4 players from Baked are flying in. They are an absolute demonic machine right now. Renex with the disc, passes low, but CJ, he's there. He's better, and he clears it through to mid.
Yeah, that one getting caught in the trap here. Willow trying to get the grab, not able to. Prime touches it, but stunned out by Willow. Willow trying to track it down. No, will ultimately be Renex. Renex sending this one into the bubble, gets it to J-Way. J-Way bringing it in, looking for the hook. Actually, looking for the dunk, and gets it in for the 2. That's going to put Baked back up by 1 here in the 3rd round. As we are approaching the end of the 3rd round, this is a really important moment here for Team Slap on this Joust advantage.
J-Way has shown some incredible moves on the floor and going for dunks in this game already. Has 2 spectacular finishes there. And right now, Baked is back up by 1. So Team Slap is now pressured. It's a minute left, and it's only a minute game, so any score right now is absolutely huge. That's a beautiful pass. Willow is going to, or MT Slacks is going to get a hand on it. Prime's going to get a handle on it. And CJ but Better's going to get a handle on it. Passes to Willow. Willow's going to make his way up. Passes over to Mega Cole. They're flying in. Stack from J-Way and Mort fly in, and they're doing damage.
And that was really important, that chain stopping that, because that was a big opportunity. It's Renex. What a read. You don't see reads like that very often. Mort trying to get this one out, but all they got to do at this point is run the clock. Mort getting stunned out, recovered there by Prime. Prime moving in. We got 26 seconds to go in this 3rd round, and it is Baked up by 1 here. Baked in possession. Double stun there, far side. Disc is loose. Willow with the slap. Gets it into the tube, not through the tube. Good lead there from CJ. CJ sending it up, but Renex right there to get the grab. Renex sending it right back in, all the way to the bubble. It's going to be right. Oh, it's going to be by the goalie in front of the goal. Very dangerous position, but slapped out of the bubble. 5 seconds countdown here, and that's not enough time for Team Slap. It will be Baked taking this 3rd round 12-11, and they will take this game in 3.
It absolutely insane finish. What a match, what a round, what a game, what a way to finish venues, what a way to finish the season, for me at least as a caster. And just like that, let's send it to Luke on the sidelines.
Man, Baked were clumping 2nd round. They were doing the opposite this round, finding the passing options, finding the open man, and most importantly, finding the win here in round 3. Absolute great play from them. Man, they just had the passing. All I wrote down a million times was sweet passing. Sure, they had a more offensive, defensive joust. Sure, they had the 2-on-1 as opposed to the 1-2-1. Sure, they got cut out on that a dozen times. Nevertheless, they found the offensive passes. They found the offensive plays, and they found the offensive wins. Huge shout out to Slacks on Team Slap. Couldn't say it enough. Amazing goaltending from him, stopping so many different plays, so many different cut passes. But man, what a game it was, and definitely a great game to end the season for these 2 teams.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal game. Sorry, Powder, I was just going to hand it right off to you there. Just want to say, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. This was a great game. Thank you to Baked and Team Slap there.
Oh yeah, that game absolutely slapped. What a way to end it. I was hoping for it there. That round 3 was looking good. I mean, every round decided by just the goal. That's an incredible way to end. So on that note, I do want to give an extended thanks to these teams for waiting, because they did delay it about half an hour extra. In fact, even an hour, because they were initially scheduled earlier. But we really wanted to cast this match, and oh boy, they let us do it, and glad that they did for venues here, because that was one way to end off. I mean, Dimwee, Doc, some stellar matches tonight, and start to finish, definitely a strong way to end this regular season.
Yeah, I mean, really, we had some phenomenal games there. I mean, to kick us off, Anomaly taking Kang like that, I mean, that was basically historic. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, just absolutely massive. And then just the games we got all day, and not just in North American venues, but European venues as well. I mean, the games today have just been phenomenal.
You talk about historic, exactly. We had the first loss of the season in a round, granted, for Team Gravity. It went down right to the last minute. They managed to clutch it. and I do mean clutch it. It was amazing in its own right. But yeah, it definitely some crazy ways to end this season. Doc, any last comments on your end before we kind of wind this down and kind of give the last words here as we do approach those dates you mentioned? I know Dimwee knows the dates. I know that he knows, but anything else on your end?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys have already pointed it out, but I'll say it again. You know, I mean, everyone is looking at Team Gravity and Joker, and they're obviously undefeated. They've only lost in Team Gravity's lost 1 round. I think Joker's lost 2 rounds all season, and so everyone's looking at them thinking, okay, you know, they're probably gonna just walk right to the top of the mountain, and then they're gonna be crowned again. And yet, at the end of the season, what do we see? But both teams drop around, and not just that, but they get down very late. Joker got pushed to a 3rd round overtime against Ethereal, and Team Gravity was down by 5 points with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in their match just today. And then we see Anomaly taking Kang and showing the world that, I mean, what they can do. And you've got all, you know, you've got Seven, you've got all these up and coming teams. Ethereal is playing lights out. I mean, it's just anyone who thinks that anyone is just going to walk in and take a championship this year, I think you're going to be mistaken. I think if Joker wins or Gravity wins, whoever wins, there's going to be round 3s, there's going to be overtimes, there's going to be surprises, there's going to be comebacks. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be so much fun. So May 8th, Challengers Cup. May 15th, May 16th, finals. It's going to be lights out.
Yeah, not just round 3s, but even when it comes to finals, round 5s perhaps, for sure. A lot of excitement ahead. And as Doc mentioned there, yeah, May 8th will be our Challenger Cup coming in. So that will be, for EU, be at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It'll be noon Eastern, 1600 UTC. And for our Australian friends, it'll be 2 a.m. AEST. But indeed, our 3 regions will be having their matches there on between Challengers Cups and then finals. Finals are on the, again, as mentioned, 15th and 16th, a 2-day extravaganza, but be there or else you'll be missing quite a bit of action that you just don't want to, because this is the culmination of 5 months now of amazingly fun play across all our streams, across venues every weekend. Been great. And with that, too, want to shout out real quick. You guys stay tuned towards the very, very end here. You could get a look at some of our new credits that we just got on the very last day here of this season, but I think you'll like it. It's really, really cool. It was Danadim from our creators team who helped put basically 99% of that together. Very talented, and I think you guys will like it. A unique look at that. So stay tuned for an extra couple minutes. I want to shout out as well over on our other channels, channels 1 and 2 on our main Twitch. Newton Dad, Kit Catastrophe, Solar P, and Luke, who also casted here with us, both main and sidelines, but they were manning the action over on those channels throughout the day. We had Sputnik Cobra, Retap Worm, Woodsy, and Wonder T-Man in the EU venues some hours ago, doing great work. I want to shout out, of course, Ignite. IgniteVR.gg. Go download Spark. If you play Echo, you want Spark, believe me. So very helpful and handy for casters and community alike, providing our stats and hosting servers and so on. Just a great tool. And of course, our sponsors in HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, Pro2 VR, and VRware.net. Of course. Now with that, I think that will do it for us here. So thank you, everyone. Any final words, or hold your peace?
I will say to those of you watching in Twitch, I know this is not, actually, to even those of you watching in venues, if you want a little bit more action, it's not going to be in venues, but over on our channel 1 there, Echo Arena VRML, Echo Arena. Echo Arena VRML on Twitch, our first channel. We have our final, really important game of the season. It's going to be kicking off immediately after we get done here. So go check that out right now. Just go ahead and hop on over there because we're getting out of here. So we'll see you there.
I think by immediately you mean maybe in like 45 minutes, if I'm correct. But soon.
No, literally right now. Literally, they're waiting for us.
They are?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that would be the diamond match there. What, Barrage Paper?
Kraken.
Paper and Kraken.
Oh, paper, Kraken, and then Barrage Paper. Well, then I should probably shut up and get this going. So everyone, go to our Twitch page there. It's Echo Arena _VRML. You want to catch the rest of the remaining action today. But until then, I've been Palador. That's been Sir Dimwee, Doc Education, Luke, and of course, so much for subtlety on the cameras, the double cameras at that. Until next time, you be happy, be healthy, be safe, be great to each other, or else. And we'll see you again real soon. Take it easy.
We're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.